Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Few things that are upsetting today. I hate to start the show on a half-glass attitude here.
Yeah.
But we've had some things happen here, actually outside of the studio and in the studio.
Yeah. I don't know about what's outside the studio. I think I know what's happening inside the studio, and I'm as upset as you are.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Kind of goes back to Lindsay Dive and Cook.
Oh?
You know, we did the remote yesterday at the foundation.
Yes.
And you can look at that again, by the way. It's on Facebook and archived, so you can look at some, if not all of the things that are going to be auctioned off, both silent and traditionally. Gentleman Jim Eberly will be doing the auctioneering this weekend.
Okay.
But I didn't sleep too good last night after what took place at the broadcast yesterday. I have to be honest about it.
I'm sorry. I was here. I listened to the broadcast. I guess I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm. Well, it took place kind of before and after the on-air part of the show.
Oh.
Lindsay, well, she said before we went on the air, she says, Dave, you're not wearing your black pants. You always wear black pants. And I said, well, lately I've been wearing these Wranglers. They just seem to fit a little bit better around my tummy.
Yeah,
lately. It's a little more comfortable.
Understandable. Yeah.
Just the way they're cut, you know.
Sure.
And so then later, after the show was over, she brought up the fact she noticed on my Wranglers that the leather tag is upside down.
Oh, wow.
On my Wranglers. They thought I could actually turn this into a profitable situation, maybe get a hold of Wrangler and
so you bought them that way?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Yeah, because Wranglers lots of times will have that little leather tag on one of the back pockets.
Yeah.
And it was upside down.
I guess it's upside down. I would have never known it, but she noticed it.
Man, that's kind of unique. I have to be honest. I kind of agree with him.
Well,
take a picture of it. Send it into Wrangler. You never know. You might get free jeans for life.
Yeah, maybe. But the other part of it is it could be bad luck.
Oh.
You know, you have like the black cats, the lucky horseshoe. You know, you have the people that pat something on the entryway before they come out into a football game or, you know, those kind of superstitions. I don't know what it means. If you have your Wrangler tag upside down, it could be profitable, but it could be, you know, doomsday.
Ah.
So I didn't sleep too good last night, thanks to Lindsay's noticing it was upside down.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Well, I don't know why she had to bring it up. You know, just.
Are you wearing those same pants today?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see? Can I see your tag?
Yeah.
Is it really upside down?
Yeah, I didn't know it.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Turn around. No, the other way. It is upside down. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means. Then the other thing, here in the studio.
This is what I'm upset about.
Very nice gentleman. I was unloading the car yesterday after the remote broadcast, and Gary Geiselman dropped these wonderful cookies by from the cookie farm.
Yeah. Oh, delish.
For just being, you know, said, I enjoy you guys. You're doing a great job. Here's some cookies.
Yeah.
Gary, thanks so much. Very nice of you. Didn't need to do that, but thank you for the thought. Well, there's no cookies in this box this morning. They're gone.
That's wrong. Now, listen, I'll be the first to admit I had 2. Yeah, I think I had 2 is all. But there were several in there. There were like 4, there were packages of 4 different kinds. And I think that there were like 8 or so in each package, at least a half dozen in each package.
I looked in the fridge. They're not in the fridge.
So if there were 4 pack, let's just say there were 6. I think there were 8 in each package. But anyway, let's just say there were 6 in each package, and I know there were 4 different kinds. Mm-hmm. That's 24 cookies.
Yeah. There you go.
And I only had 2, and I can tell you, I can promise you that there were plenty of, now, yes, the staff was eating on them yesterday because, man, they were just absolutely delicious. But I can guarantee you there was at least half of the cookies left in the box when I left for the game, when Jeremy and I left for the game yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and we left probably a little after 4:30.
So, yeah, I was here till about 5. I didn't check the box.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I got up this morning, and you want to know what helped get me out of bed this morning? This is not a lie.
I can guess.
What helped me get out of bed this morning was I knew that when I came to work today, I would get to enjoy a cookie from the cookie farm with my cup of coffee this morning. Well, and when I walk in, you right away share with me the empty box from the cookie farm. It's just a box now.
Just has air in it. And I don't know. And
I have my ideas. I can guarantee you that as to what happened.
I had a little debate with Christy Wells about quitting time last night.
That was the name that came to my mind.
And it was about...
Because I think she had 5 or 6.
Well, she must have took them with
during the day.
We had this debate about... I used to compensate the sales staff for the use of their cell phones.
Oh, boy, yes.
This is a big sticker with her. She's still all upset about it.
I've heard these discussions
I discontinued that.
I always leave the room when you two start talking about that topic.
Well, here's my argument on that. Everybody has a phone.
Yes.
And anymore, back in the day when we compensated, you didn't get unlimited service. So it cost the person who was using their personal phone
cost a little extra
to do business on their phone for this business.
Sure.
Nowadays, I'm going to tell you, they'd have the phone. They'd have that phone with unlimited whether they were working here or not.
Yeah.
And then if that's the case, everybody in this business environment would be fairly. To be fair, you'd have to compensate everybody, which...
That's right, because we all use our phone. For example, I used my phone to take a picture at the ball game yesterday.
So she was stomping her foot yesterday about this, and I said, I'm not paying that. I'm sorry. I'd have to pay everybody. It's not fair, and you'd be using your phone anyway, and I have a feeling that at least part of the time when you work here, your phone is being used for non-business activities. If you want to have a business phone only and you just use it for business, that would be a different thing. Yeah. So that's my argument.
Okay.
And this is not a democracy. Yeah. This is a business. So I made that decision.
Okay. Yeah.
She stomps her feet. She gets all worked up. Now the cookies are gone.
Aha. Yep. I think she took the cookies. She took all the cookies as compensation.
I think that's exactly right.
Yeah. Man.
Boy, we have a lot of problems here.
We do. But we need to get to the bottom of the cookie thing.
Oh, I think
I'm serious.
I think we just did.
I'm not going to lie. Honestly, that's what got me out of. I jumped out of bed and I was in a fabulous mood. Big smile on my face. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to go have one of those oatmeal chocolate chip cookies with my coffee this morning.
Now I know
no cookie.
It's not
completely empty.
It's not fair to make accusations on one particular individual when you don't know who took the cookies. It could have been a unified effort. It could have been 2 or 3 of them grabbing them when they went out the door. But my bet is on Christine.
Yeah. Well, all I know is Jeremy and I'll guarantee you there were plenty of cookies left in that box when Jeremy and I left.
That's ridiculous. Arcadia today, I don't know if they're having cookies, but they're having sloppy joes at Arcadia today.
Let's see. Callaway today. Chicken Alfredo at Callaway.
I mean, I think sometimes when Christy stomps her foot, her socks even go down. You know, she stomps her foot so hard. At Ansley today, they're having pulled pork sandwiches.
Sargent today, ham and beans or chicken and rice with cheese and crackers, fruit cup, cookie, milk, and salad bar at Sargent today.
Today at Loop City, it's taco or chicken fajitas.
Cozad today, chicken patty with hot roll, garden salad, mashed potatoes, gravy, baby carrots, and fruit at Cozad.
At Arnold today, it's ham slices and scallop potatoes.
Anselmo Myrna today, creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll, oven roasted hot dog, fresh baked turkey and cheese sub at Anselmo Myrna.
Sumner, Eddyville, Miller, spaghetti, fruit, vegetables, and milk. Nope. Correction. It's French dips today.
Okay. Sandhills Public School in Dunning. Looks like they'll serve chili soup today, crackers and cheese, and Jell-O cake at Sandhills.
At Thedford today, they're having ham and scallop potatoes, carrots, and dinner roll.
And at Broken Bow Middle and High School today, creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll, oven roasted hot dog, fresh baked combo sub, chef salad with roasted flatbread. That's at Broken Bow today.
Did you see my gift from Kim Shipperite?
I did see those. Yes, a lot of pens.
Nice pens, and that
a
was
clip.
And
I
a
think,
clip,
too.
yeah, and a cup, Ruining Bank on
Courtesy of Bruning Bank. Very nice.
Very nice, and this goes back to a false accusation.
I was just going to say this
on our part.
I was just going to say this is kind of making me feel bad now because those pens came to you because we were falsely accusing somebody of doing something that they did not do.
Yeah,
which is kind of maybe what we've been doing this morning.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm just feeling pretty confident that the crew in the back took their cookies with them when they went last night, or at least one individual at the very least.
Well, that is very nice of Kim, and I do find it. I'll just find it in. See, now you got me saying this we thing. Really, it was more you. You were in the wrong, because you were the one that accused Kim of taking a pen from the front desk here at the station. And it was found out that, no, she didn't take it. The pen was just misplaced. And I just find it interesting that, really you were in the wrong, but yet it was Kim who took the step forward in kind of, smoothing things out over that situation. That says a lot about Kim.
I know she's.
Doesn't say much about you, but it does say a lot about Kim. Because you really should have been the one that showed up at Bruning Bank and had a bunch of pens for Kim.
I know, and I'm going to just confess something else.
All right.
The other day, I don't know why, but Shannon had a really nice pen on her desk, and
Dave,
I know some evil got into me, and I stole it off her desk.
Dave,
I did.
So you didn't borrow it; you just took it.
Yeah,
because you liked it.
I didn't tell her; I just took it.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, shame on me. But it was.
I'm getting nervous. You might have a problem.
Oh, I have more than one, but I actually was a thief that morning, knowing it and enjoying it. I enjoyed it. It felt good.
And you still haven't given the pen back.
I can't find it.
Oh,
I lost it. Off Broadway would like to invite the public to their cinnamon roll and coffee social at the Tumbleweed Cafe on December 13th. That would be Monday, next Monday, from 2 until 4 p.m. Come on out and have a roll and a hot cup of coffee on Off Broadway. Just an invitation to stop by, a little social time, and get yourself a little something to pep up your day.
That
Thank
sounds
you.
good.
Thank you, Off-Broadway. That's very nice of you. It's nice to be nice.
And thanks to Off-Broadway, I think they brought us some popcorn. Is the popcorn still here, or did that get taken too?
I have no idea. I did find there was that sleeve of Reese cups.
Yes.
So I thought I'd have one today.
Uh-huh.
There was one left in there.
One left.
It looked like the whole thing was still full until I don't know whether.
Well, at least there was one left, though.
Yeah. For all we know, the cookies could have been lifted, and the Reese cups, all except one, went with them. Who knows?
Possibly. Thank you, Off-Broadway, for the popcorn, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
And thank you, Gary, for the cookies. That's now just a box.
Yeah, and if any of the rest of you out there listening today would like to bring treats to the radio station over this holiday season, our regular business hours are 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Oh, Lord. We have a very busy show today. We probably should get to rolling here. But there's just been some things that threw us off. First of all, I don't know with Lindsay why she would tell me that, And I mean, how many people check out the leather patch on your pants? It's weird. So anyway, the box of cookies are gone. I had to confess I stole a pen.
Yeah.
I'm a thief. And I enjoyed it. So we're going to get back on track here. We've got a lot of guests coming into the studio today.
Yes, we do.
And we're going to be going to Varney Health Mart today. And we're going to go out to the fairgrounds and check out Wayne Hammond's Barn 13, full of all sorts of antiques, clothing, new items that he bought from a person who had been in the retail business. And we'll find out more about that today because there are great Christmas gifts out there and things you can buy for yourself as well.
Okay.
And also,
yes,
wrestling report today.
Yeah. This is something that, you guys were doing this before I came back. Going to be visiting again this wrestling season with Broken Bow head wrestling coach Ed Schaaf. Had the opportunity to have our first visit earlier this week, and so we'll play that back for you during the show today. It's brought to you by Duda Plumbing and Trotter Fertilizer in Broken Bow. And with that said, we do want to let you know that tomorrow we're going to be live at the Broken Bow Middle School Auditorium tomorrow evening, and we're going to be broadcasting the varsity matches of Broken Bow's wrestling duel with North Platte. Well, that's been a real good one the last few years. So we're looking forward to that. Coach Crowley will join me, and we will be at the Broken Bow Middle School Auditorium. That's where they're going to wrestle the duel at. And again, we'll do the varsity matches live on the radio for you. We'll go on the air at 6 o'clock, kind of set up the evening for you. And then we might kind of take a break a little bit and then be back on the air and have all of the varsity matches for you. But that'll be tomorrow. And we do want to stress that those will be broadcast on KCNI, 96.3 FM, and KCNI1280.com. The Nebraska volleyball team will play Illinois in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament tomorrow. So we're going to broadcast that on KBBN, 95.3 FM, and coverage of that will start at 8 o'clock on Thursday night. But the wrestling coverage will be on KCNI tomorrow night. All
right. Thank you, Brent. It's going to be exciting. You're right. That matchup has really been good the last few years.
Yeah, been fun.
High level. Yeah. It's going to be good. And you, of course, are invited to be there in person, but if you can't be, the guys will be there for you. I also want to highlight again that they have extended the Lighted Up Decorating Contest for entering. They've also added some cash. Andy at Gibbons Electric added $50 to each prize. So now basically they're $200 prizes, $150 in Broken Bow chamber bucks plus $50 cash for 2 businesses and 2 homes that will be named the winner on the 20th of December. So you still have this week through Sunday to enter your business or your home by sending an email with the pictures of it and your address to info@brokenbow-ne.com. That's the Chamber's email. And you can send it there, and Stephanie will get those collected and get them all tabulated up here at the end of this week. It's all brought to you by Gibbons Electric, the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce, Also Varney Health Mart, Nebraska State Bank, the Grocery Cart, Ansley Lumber, Custer Public Power, Black Hills Energy, Sargent Pipe, and Gary's Superfoods, all making the Light It Up decorating contest available to you. And, of course, that was kind of the invention of Andy at Gibbons Electric. Thanks, Andy. He loves to see things lit up and said, can we have a contest? And so that's how that got started. He also has a great piece of art that he built for the gala this weekend. Mm-hmm. You can see that on Facebook, too, or you can take a look on Saturday night. There is an open house coming up tomorrow at 608 Hillcrest Drive in Broken Bow. This is through the Custer County Economic Development Corporation. This is a 1,200 square foot home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch style with a full unfinished basement, including kitchen appliances with the home, available for income qualified buyers, and they will have some down payment assistance with this. So take a look at it. They're going to have the open house tomorrow at 608 Hillcrest Drive from 5 until 7 p.m. And when they sell this one, they're already working on the next one they're going to build. So this will be the second house in this project through grants and different funding. Also, don't forget to enter when you're doing your shopping here in Broken Bow to have a chance to win some chamber bucks, Christmas bucks, actually. Mm-hmm. And the minimum win is $20, maximum $100. So when you make the purchase, sign the ticket, put your name and phone number on it, and put down the amount of purchase if it's not on the ticket or if they have registrations for you, and you might have a chance to win. And by the way, Stephanie will be announcing the winners this Friday, December 10th, then again on the 17th and Christmas Eve on the 24th during the Public Affairs program on KCNI. We talked with the folks yesterday, or the day before, I guess it was, on the Holiday Notes, which is coming up December 20th at the One Box Convention Center. And you can get tickets for that at the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce. It's going to feature the students and solos, ensembles, group performances. The Broken Bow High School music students are going to put on a great show for you. And you get a dinner with that, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
We haven't done it yet, but I bet we will. Jeremy will be rounding us up to be bell ringing here real soon. Mm-hmm. And you can do the same, folks. Be a bell ringer. Remember that 90% of the money that's dropped in the red bucket while you're ringing the bells stays right here in Custer County. And that's very important. We know that money will be used to help folks through the Custer County unit of the Salvation Army. So thank you for your support. To register, you can get a hold of Mo Hunsberger, Cheryl Smith, Carol Allen, or Julie Talene, and they'll get you signed up and on schedule to ring some bells and have some fun.
Yeah, and I think that Jeremy on sandhillsexpress.com, if you go to the homepage and you'll see some pictures flash across the screen when you're on the homepage, there will be one that flashes up for bell ringing. If you click on that, that will take you directly to the link where you can sign up to be a bell ringer.
Nice. Thank you, Jeremy, for doing that. We're having the kindergarten kids again today. We've swapped it around. On December 7th, yesterday, it was Arcadia on KBBN, Sargent and Taylor on KCNI. Today, we'll switch that around. The kids are already airing on our station. So, again, on KBBN today, it's Sargent Taylor. Over on KCNI, it's the Arcadia kindergartners. And then we'll jump in with Ansley Litchfield on the next couple of days. And then we'll dive into Callaway and Arnold next week.
All right.
So, birthdays, for heaven's sakes, almost forgot. A very special birthday, we think a very special lady, and I know you do too. Callie White is celebrating her birthday today. She's 18 years old today.
Oh, yeah. Senior at Broken Bow High.
Yep. She's, for years, taken care of our pets when we leave town.
Oh, really?
And,
that's nice.
As a senior, and as busy as she is, we kind of thought, well, this year she probably wouldn't be willing to do that. She's already done that for us a couple of times. She loves animals.
Good.
So her and Joan are real buds. But Callie's got a lot going on. She's shadowing over at the Callaway Hospital and Clinic, and she's done some here as well, and she's really getting prepared. She's worked ahead on her classes, so she's got a head start when she goes to college. Just a wonderful young lady. Very, very nice. And we love her. She's a good gal.
Yeah. And thank you, Callie, for taking care of Dave's cats. Otherwise, he'd probably ask his neighbor to do it. So thank you.
That is true. Callie, you're getting Brent off the hook, too. Other birthdays, we have Lyle Runyon celebrating a birthday today.
Oh, yeah.
What a nice guy. Marty Leggett, happy birthday. Robin Johnson, Jeff Cook, and Ted Talbot. Now, Ted Talbot is an alumni from Broken Bow. He was in the rock garage band, as I remember. He was an upperclassman. You know how they kind of looked up to those upperclassmen. I think the name of the group was the Wild Childs.
Oh, all right.
And they played some gigs. So happy birthday, Ted Talbot. Happy birthday to any of you celebrating a birthday today. If you're celebrating, you're also celebrating with Kim Basinger.
Oh, the actress.
She's 68.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she broke out as the Bond girl in Never Say Never Again. That was her breakthrough.
Really? She was one of the Bond girls?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I don't know if I remember that.
She also played in The Natural. You remember that movie, of course?
Oh, yes. Yeah, with Robert Redford. Great
9.5
movie.
Weeks, Batman, and L.A. Confidential. That's just a few of the things that she has been in. Sam Hunt, who is a country singer, 37 today. I didn't know this, but he's known for his hits House Party and A Body Like a Back Road. It's probably a red dirt back road body. Anyway, he was a college quarterback who was briefly signed by the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I think I did know that.
I did not. Terry Hatcher is 57. Before finding fame with Lewis and Clark and Desperate Housewives, she was a cheerleader for the San Francisco 49ers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that. She was a Bond girl, too.
Oh, she was?
Yep, she was in one of the Pierce Brosnan Bond movies.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic Monaghan, 45, played Mary in Lord of the Rings and Charlie on the TV series Lost. Also had roles in the X-Men and Wolverine and Star Wars. And The Rise of the Skywalker.
Okay.
So a lot of those kind of parts. So happy birthday to those folks and you folks out there. Happy birthday to you. Hope somebody doesn't steal your cookies on your birthday. That's what we hope.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these words.
Marcus is giving a holiday gift to himself?
Yeah, I was a really good boy this year.
Oh, good for you.
I got $50 of Runza gift cards to give to my friends and got a $10 gift card for myself.
Well, sometimes it's better to give and receive.
Right? I made a list, checked it twice.
And the list said Marcus?
List said Marcus.
'Tis the season. Buy $50 of Runza gift cards and get a $10 gift card free. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day. Gift-giving season is in full swing, and they're ready to help at Bow Bootery, whether you're shopping for someone on your list or for yourself. Right now, they have marked 25% off socks, tights, and leggings, Sabona magnetic bracelets, and leather purses and wallets. They have lots of great gift ideas and stocking stuffers. Don't forget, they offer free gift wrapping and are Wrap It Up sponsors, too. And gift certificates are always the perfect fit. Bow Bootery, east side of the square in Broken Bow.
Ansley Lumber and Supply would like to thank their amazing customers for their business during this past year. They loved helping you with your projects inside and outside of your home, and they look forward to doing the same in 2022. Shop with them this holiday season. They have tools, muck boots, DeWalt tools, and more. From stocking stuffers to everything you need to build an entire home. Wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
At Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow, improving the quality of life of our residents is priority number one. We offer a unique assisted living lifestyle home for those suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia. When you add that to a safe and nurturing home-like environment, as well as staff that are specially trained in dementia care, providing 24 hours of loving support, you have a family-like atmosphere that makes residents feel right at home. Contact Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow at 872-6387 for more information or stop in for a tour.
Almost time to take a news break, Brent. A lot of babbling here this morning.
Yeah, we have been kind of. Is that what we've been doing?
I think
has it turned into babble?
Well, I believe it's because we're low on sugar.
Yeah, well, I know my morning has just been thrown off because I haven't been able to enjoy a cookie with my coffee like I thought I was going to be able to do when I came into work this morning.
There's some of those little packaged cookies in there, and they're good, but...
People watching on Facebook Live, there you go. There's the box right there.
Yeah.
The Cookie Farm. That thing was full.
It was packed full.
Yesterday.
Delicious cookies.
Look
what
at
does
that.
it look like now?
Just, that's it.
That is a
completely
crime.
empty.
That is disgusting. We'll take a time out. We'll bring you news next.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners make sense for you.
The landscape of last year left a lot of people deconditioned. Are you or your loved one struggling with strength, balance, or pain? This can lead to falls, weakness, and overall decreased quality of life. At Team Physical Therapy 872-5111, we're dedicated to taking all the steps necessary to ensure you and your loved ones are getting exceptional care in a clean and safe environment. We are available to you in one of our 5 locations: your home, independent living facility, or assisted living facility. Call us today at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
At the Callaway Good Life Center, their hometown facility offers the security and comfort of a small town with the advantages of city living. They offer speech, occupational, and physical therapy for their residents. Visit CallawayGoodLife.com for more information.
Listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Pfizer says its research shows its existing vaccine and booster shots are a solid solution to fighting COVID's latest strain. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
A booster shot enables a 25-fold increase in antibodies, which allows the antibodies to neutralize the Omicron variant.
Pfizer says it may have an Omicron-specific vaccine ready by March. Instagram CEO will answer questions from lawmakers today on the platform's danger to young people. CBS's Stacey Lynn from Washington.
His testimony comes in response to a former Facebook employee who called out Instagram, suggesting it's harmful to the mental health of teens.
Opening statements expected to begin today in the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Kim Potter. She killed black driver Dante Wright, claimed she thought her gun was a taser. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. A Beatrice police sergeant has earned a department commendation for saving a family's pet in a devastating August house fire south of the city. Derek Hosick and a Gage County Sheriff's deputy were involved in efforts to save a dog owned by the Joe and Mandel Armstrong family in an August 4th Lakeview Lane fire in which the family escaped without injury. Beatrice Police Chief Bruce Long says Joe Armstrong initially tried to save the family's dog as the fire was starting to advance. Joe was attempting to get their dog out of the residence before the fire moved from the garage to the house. Deputy Paxton tried to retrieve the dog but was unable to breathe due to the thick smoke that was starting to fill the house. Joe was certainly willing to risk his own life to retrieve the dog, but he was stopped. Sergeant Hosick's quick thinking under stress worked flawlessly. He retrieved his gas mask from his patrol vehicle, which would allow Hosick to breathe inside the residence. Sergeant Hosick is a canine handler and knows firsthand that pets are not just animals, but a part of the family. Hosick put on the gas mask and went into the residence and was able to locate the dog hiding underneath the bed. Hosick was honored with a Meritorious Service Award before the Beatrice Mayor and City Council Monday night. He is one of 2 officers who are canine handlers within the Beatrice Police Department. Chief Lang says Hosick was nominated for the service award by subordinate officers on his shift. A Northeast Nebraska man is in custody after authorities discovered a meth pipe during a parole search Monday afternoon. Shortly before 1 p.m., Norfolk police assisted a Nebraska state parole officer in a search of a parolee's residence on South 2nd Street. After questioning by the parole officer, the resident led officers to a glass methamphetamine smoking pipe that was in his bedroom. NPD says the pipe tested positive for methamphetamine. 59-year-old John Lewis, 59 of Norfolk, was arrested for possession of a controlled substance. A parole hold was also placed on him. Lewis was housed in the Norfolk City Jail and later transferred to the Madison County Jail.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA, just 3 games on the schedule. The Lakers beat the Celtics 117-102. LeBron James led LA with 30 points in the win. Jason Tatum 34 points in a losing effort for Boston. The Nets improved to an Eastern Conference best 17-7 with a 102-99 win over the Mavericks in Dallas. Kevin Durant 24 points, James Harden 23 points in the win for Brooklyn. Luka Doncic 28 points in the loss for Dallas. And behind 32 points from R.J. Barrett, the Knicks beat the Spurs in San Antonio 121-109. Top 25 college basketball, 6 ranked teams in action. 5 of them won. The one that didn't was number 13 Tennessee, who fell to Texas Tech 57-52 in overtime. Wins in the top 10 for number 6 Villanova, who knocked off Syracuse 67-53. 8th ranked Kansas, a winner over UTEP 78-52. And number 10 Kentucky beat Southern 76-64. 12th ranked Arkansas and number 16 USC also posted victories. The Razorbacks and Trojans are also both 9-0 on the season.
Here's your Weatherology Forecast. High temperatures working up into the mid-50s for today with mostly sunny skies. Then for tonight, turning cloudy, lows dropping back to 30. A mixture of clouds and sunshine for your Thursday with highs still approaching 50, but much colder and breezy on Friday with snow likely. We're back to a high of 33. Quieting down for your weekend, Saturday sunshine up to a high of 40. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
This is CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger. Do you want to be a hero for the holidays? How about getting your loved one a new iPhone? That's right. Pure Talk has iPhone 12 starting at just $479 through the end of the year. And sure, they have 13s too. Switch to Pure Talk. Great nationwide 5G coverage. Yes, the same coverage as the big guys, but the average family saves over $800 a year. Now that's just smart. There's no need to overpay for Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Plus, with Pure Talk's 30-day risk-free guarantee, you've got nothing to lose. Unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data is just $30 a month. And like I said, the iPhone 12, just $479. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say Jill50, and you'll save an additional 50% off your first month. Plus, save on a new phone. That's pound 250, say Jill50. Pure Talk is simply smarter wireless. Some restrictions apply. See site for details.
808, 18 degrees under a mostly clear sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure back on the rise now at 29.88. Humidity at 76%. High yesterday, 38. Overnight low of 19. And again, it's quite dry out there, so be careful with any burning materials. No moisture in this month of December, and only about 40 hundredths last month. It's 8 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Tanya is here from Fox Theater. How you doing, Tanya?
Good morning.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Question, I hate to get personal. I really don't. I don't like to get personal, Tanya, but I have to ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you like brownies?
Sure.
Okay. Do you prefer brownies with or without nuts in them?
Either way.
Either way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have them more often without, but I'll eat them with nuts. They're even better with ice cream.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And Brent, which do you prefer?
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Just yes to brownies in general.
Exactly.
Now we could talk corner piece versus middle piece, and I'll take a corner.
I'm with you on that too. You get that little bite on the corner.
Little crispiness,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, especially with ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think this is National Brownie Day or something.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I had one the other day at Dairy Queen. Yeah.
I think they said in the story, if I remember correctly, the brownies kind of came along by accident. Somebody back in the 1800s or whatever was making a chocolate cake and forgot to put some of the ingredients in, and it didn't rise, and
they just had this ooey gooey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my contribution for today.
Well, thanks.
That's good.
I'm actually going to have Brent slip over here, Tanya, and I just wanted to ask you that personal question. And then as far as talking movies, Brent's the guy to do that.
You come to the movies.
Oh, I do.
see
I
you.
do. I just don't
Yeah.
remember any of the actors or actresses or. Here, does this ever happen to you? We watched a movie last night on TV.
Mhm.
It's called Pig.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of it or not. It's about a chef. Anyway, check it out. But then my wife says this morning, you know, I didn't sleep very good last night because I kept dreaming about this. The pig was, well, I'll give it away. He didn't make it. So, so she was, and she started talking about the movie, and I just watched it the night before. I couldn't remember what movie we watched. Have you ever had that happen?
Every day.
Oh, you okay.
I bring a cheat sheet here because I can't remember even what I'm playing. So
Fox Theater. We'll take a time out. Actually, we're going to go set up out at Wayne Hammond's Barn 13 at the fairgrounds.
Okay.
And get ready for that. Since we're going to Facebook Live it, we'd probably better get it a little earlier start. And we'd offer you a cookie, Tanya, out of the cookie farm, but someone from our staff stole all the cookies after 5 o'clock last night.
It's empty?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Wow. Gremlins here, maybe. I don't know.
Criminals. Criminals. That's what we have, isn't it, Brent?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Cookie monsters.
Low-life criminals. Cookie thieves. More after these words.
The Secret Garden has extended shopping hours for you. Up until Christmas Eve, shop with them Monday to Friday, 11:30 to 4:30, Saturday, 8:30 till 4:30, and Sunday from 1 until 4. Right now, save on antiques, which are 20% off. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light unto my path. Psalm 119, verse 105. The Secret Garden, located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
Imagine this. You go to your mailbox only to find a check for big bucks. You're thinking, hey, this could be my lucky day. Well, if you get a check in the mail that you weren't expecting, it's probably not your lucky day. In fact, you're probably about to be the next victim of a scam. Did you know that scammers may not initially ask you for money, but instead they give you money? Asking you to deposit funds into your account is the first step of many financial scams. At Nebraska State Bank, we're here to help and protect when someone is trying to make you their next scam victim. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
13 minutes past the hour. Brent in the studio along with Tanya from the Fox Theater here in Broken Bow, and we're talking movies. You guys have had some great movies.
It's a good time of year for
during
movies.
the holidays.
It really is. This is a lot of people have traditions of going to the movies for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we are open those days, and we've had great movies for Thanksgiving and even better ones coming for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we start talking about what's showing now, I thought I would take you to Saturday, if you
Okay.
don't mind,
Yes.
because I know that it's a big day because you've kind of got some special things going on for the younger folks and the older folks, too.
You are correct. Yep, this Saturday, if you've been following along, we've had a free kids Christmas movie every Saturday since Thanksgiving. We'll have another one this week. Next week, the 18th, will be our last one. And then our free senior movie is also on Saturday. So that'll be a little bit earlier this week.
Okay.
I know they send out cards, little reminder cards. It'll be at 1:30. And then the Christmas movie is at 2.
Okay.
yeah.
And the Christmas movie for the kids is
This
what?
week is Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, Jack Frost and then the senior movie is High Society with Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Grace Kelly. So good classic movie.
Yeah.
So that'll be Saturday at 1:30 for that one.
I know that we've talked about this before, but maybe we even don't talk about it enough. But I know for the kids' movie, I think it's sponsored by Thomas Livestock. You got free popcorn sponsored by Culligan.
Yes.
it just amazes me. When I go to the movies, I get to see, the ads and everything from businesses. And I know that you have a lot of great support from businesses around the community that allows you to do things like you're doing this weekend. But also, and I have always remarked about this because I'm so thankful for it, your movie prices are so reasonable compared to other places, and I'm not afraid to say it. And I do know that the business support you get, I'm guessing, is one of the reasons for that.
Absolutely, 100%. The business model that Stuart, put together 15 plus years ago works really well. And it does keep our costs down because all of that money goes into capital improvements and anything else that we need to do for the theater. So we don't have to raise prices on concession or tickets. And we did the same thing down in Cozad. It works really well. Businesses, they get some more advertising. It's really reasonable. Reach out to me if you're not already an advertiser and would like to do that. We've got, there's quite a few eyes. We're open every day, so your ad would get plenty of airtime, and it would be seen by many. So and you guys are bringing in the top-notch movies and showing them like when they premiere around the nation. Of course.
Which I think is awesome. What's showing now? What do you got going on now?
Right now, we've got the big Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's been a great film. We've had people come back and see it, 2 times. It's a little, sentimental because it brings back a lot of the old the original characters. I won't call them old. Original characters from the 1987 Ghostbusters. I'm probably wrong there. Somewhere in there. So that one's continuing. We've got the new Disney film Encanto about the magical family in Colombia. Great one. Great music, great characters. There's a lot of funny moments. And then ending tomorrow, we've got King Richard. We've had that for a week, and that's about King Richard Williams, who is the dad of Serena and Venus Williams. So if you follow tennis, they've been big powerhouse tennis players for a number of years now. So, and they were raised in Compton, California, not a big tennis hub. So he saw the talent in his girls, and he made sure to get them, where they needed to be, get the right coaches, and so really cool movie. If you haven't seen that one, today and tomorrow at 7 o'clock are the last opportunities for that one.
Right. And I think that King Richard is even getting some early Oscar buzz.
I think so.
Right?
Will Smith plays Richard and does a phenomenal job. Yeah.
And I read where he was really nervous about when Serena and Venus Williams saw the film, because he was really scared. What are they going to think of it? And I guess they have given it a very strong thumbs up.
That's good.
So.
And critics as well, and audiences as well. So it'd be pretty difficult to play somebody who's still alive, too. That'd be a little nerve-wracking.
I would think so. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's showing. And then I see, let's see, on Friday. Oh, wow. I forgot this. They have, they're coming out with a new West Side Story.
New West Side Story. Yeah, a great musical, directed by Steven Spielberg. So we know his talent in creating some great films. So, I mean, iconic music, iconic stories set in New York. Yeah, West Side Story. Who doesn't love that?
And let's see, West Side Story, really it's kind of like, if I remember right, because I know we watched it when I was in high school, kind of takes its theme from Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, forbidden love, and then rivalries between, in Romeo and Juliet, between two families. And in this case, it's, two street gangs.
Yeah. So that's going to start on Friday?
That starts on Friday,
okay.
And it'll run for 3 weeks. So it'll be here through Christmas. And then, of course, next week, we've got the big premiere of Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is getting, we're already selling tickets. They've been on sale for over a week now.
Okay.
So if you want to be there opening night, I would get your tickets online at watchthefox.com, or anytime you're in, if you're in to see a different film, you can always buy a ticket for a future show while you're there.
I don't know if I'll make it on opening night because I got a sporting event, but I'll be there opening weekend.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
I guarantee we'll have multiple shows.
The trailer looks awesome.
Well, and I saw the most recent one with Doc Ock, who makes a reappearance.
Yes.
All the previous villains are in this film, and he sees the new Spider-Man, and he's like, "You're not Peter Parker," because they're multiple. Tobey Maguire would have been his
right,
his Peter Parker. So interesting. Doctor Strange is in it, and if you remember the last Spider-Man, Peter Parker was outed. So I think he puts a lot of things in motion because he wants to erase people's memory of him, so he can keep doing what he was doing before. So curious to see how it goes, but it looks really good.
Holidays are just a great time to go to the movies. And with that in mind, I guess I should ask, I know a lot of people, in fact, the girls and I remember last year, went to the theater on Christmas Day.
Yes.
And just had the time of our life by getting to watch a movie on Christmas. You guys going to be open
Absolutely.
on Christmas?
Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. And on Christmas Day, we will actually have another new film. It's called Sing 2. So if you saw the original animated Sing,
yes.
they're releasing the sequel to that on the 22nd. So it'll open that week right before Christmas.
Well, that'll be a big movie for you.
Yeah, so if you're looking for the lineup for Christmas Day, we will have Spider-Man, Sing 2, and West Side Story will be our lineup for that day.
That's a great lineup.
It's a great lineup. That's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we touched on everything? Was there anything else you wanted to mention? You still do free popcorn on Tuesday,
Free
right?
popcorn every Tuesday, sponsored by Nebraska State Bank. They've done that for a number of years, so thank you for that. It's the holiday season. Our gift cards make wonderful stocking stuffers for the young and the old. They never expire. And you can get those online. You can get a virtual or a physical card through our website. Or locally, you can stop at Grocery Cart, Varney's, and Nebraska State Bank. And they also have some preloaded options.
Okay.
And you still get a free pass with every $50 you spend. So, yeah. Our gift cards make great gifts.
All right. And if a business wants to have a Christmas party and show a movie, I'm guessing they can talk to you about that, too.
You can talk to me about that, too.
All right.
Yeah, we've got quite the library of films. We have quite a few schools coming that are bringing their kids the last week of school.
Fun.
That's always fun. Their eyes just light up when they walk in, and, we've made 150 kids packs, and they just walk in and see all of that.
Yeah.
So businesses, schools, we're pretty booked with schools, so
I'm sure.
we'll be if you didn't get in this year, we will definitely be available next year to do the same thing. But yeah, Christmas parties, you can watch a film or you can just use the space.
Okay.
It's up to you. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Always enjoy it when you come in and talk about the movies.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's a good time. Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas. Thanks.
All right. Tanya from the Fox Theater joining us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Did you know that Off-Broadway in Broken Bow has apartment openings? And did you know that they have 5 different styles of apartments? That means it's easy to find one that fits what you need. Plus, you can move into Off-Broadway almost immediately. If you or a loved one are not sure if senior living is for you, talk to your friends at Off-Broadway and they'll show you the many options you have to choose from. At Off-Broadway, they serve 3 home-cooked meals a day, have numerous daily activities, transportation, and much more. Ask about their specials going on right now at Off-Broadway in Broken Bow.
Lights are up, trees are decorated, carols fill the air, and the giving season is here. Visit Bruning Bank's lobby between 8:30 and 4:30 to check out the giving tree and pick up an ornament with items listed for a family in need via Healing Hearts and Families. Donations are accepted now until December 17th. Bruning Bank would like to express their sincere gratitude for your business and wish you happy holidays and a successful 2022. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
It's hard to believe it's time for Medicare open enrollment already. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Open enrollment for Medicare plans starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. It's very important to review your current health and prescription coverage each year. The TV advertising and phone calls can get overwhelming. Let me help. Give me a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway at 115 East Kimball.
Building 13, fully packed and ready for shopping, not only for Christmas, but anytime. We're going to talk about all of the different Christmas things that are available, too. Wayne, how you doing?
I am good. I'm
Good.
good.
Good. How's your foot?
I maybe get rid of my boot today, maybe.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, first thing I said when I walked in was, wow. The first thing that Christy said when she walked in was, wow. You have a lot of merchandise here, Wayne.
Yeah, we do. We try to keep a variety of stuff. I've got everything from, like I say, the new jewelry. We've got clothes that are all new. I've got antiques. I've got new old stock, the Barbies, the Thomas Kincaid stuff. I got some Harley Davidson stuff, the collectibles that are new. New old stock, I should say. It's all 20 years old, that stuff is, but it's brand new.
Brand new, not been used?
No.
Yep. And you've got some furniture. I even saw a couple of fishing poles in the back.
Yeah, we got, try to have a little of everything. I've got furniture, a lot of furniture. If I don't have it here, I probably have it in another warehouse. I have people all the time come in and say, do you have, a table or this or that? And I can find whatever they need.
I think you can.
And yeah, it's just something that.
Well, so we're both on the radio and Facebook Live, folks. If you want to kind of get a view, Jeremy's kind of giving you a scan here of some of the items. This one right here is interesting. Describe that for us.
That's an old bearskin coat. It's probably 100 years old. It's in good shape. It's good enough a person could wear it.
Yeah.
The wind won't go through it.
It will not. You can, when you put your hand on this, you got the leather underneath it, or the hide, I should say.
And it's lined, and it would be warm.
Yeah. And then behind this, as we are looking to the north, this is all the new clothing that you're talking about.
Yeah, there's, I don't know how many racks of clothes we got that are all new. They're name brand. The lady had 80 pair of shoes, brand new shoes and sandals and stuff. Then that storage unit I bought I've got 3 racks of clothes from there. They were all Avon clothes. And there was 80 some pair of shoes and sandals and stuff from them.
Wow.
And yeah, we just gotta.
It's amazing, folks, if you haven't been in. Now, also we should note that Wayne has a very nice heater up front here, and it's not really that cold in here considering the temperature outside. But you can, as you shop, you get a little bit chilled. You just come back up to the front here and stand here for a minute and warm up a little bit.
Yeah, I've got ladies who come in and they'll shop a little bit, and if they get chilly, they'll come up, they'll look at the jewelry a little bit, and then they'll go back and shop some more. And you got to remember that it's not July and don't want to come in shorts.
That's right.
I do have that happen. And,
well, the weather we've been having, some people have still been wearing shorts, but all kinds of jewelry here, folks. Lots of Barbie items, throws, got a Coca-Cola throw, a Barbie throw, American flag, lots of Christmas stuff. And when Jeremy, he's wandering around, let's kind of walk around here, Wayne, a little bit and catch up with Jeremy and describe some of the things that he's showing. Now, lots of jewelry here. You got, what, 2, 3 tables full?
There's 4 tables full of jewelry. And it's like I say, it's all new. It's 20 years old. The boxes are all new. If you want to give them for a gift, we open the bottom of the box. So if you want to give it for a gift, you flip it over and put the bottom back and open the top, and doesn't really show that it's been opened.
Okay.
We've got salt and pepper shakers. I've got several hundred sets of those. Just a little bit of everything.
You do. And let's go over to the Christmas side real quick, because we want to make sure people get to see that. Here's some old stereo cabinet stereos, really cool radios there. Beautiful clocks, Wayne. You have a lot of nice clocks.
Yeah, and in this Christmas stuff, a lot of this is new. It come from that storage unit. And then, like I say, I've got just there's an old TV down here that.
Yeah, we got to talk about this. Jeremy, you're going to love this TV. This is what people used to watch TV on when they first came out. I don't know what year that would be. But this, you said, come from Harmony Hut?
Yeah,
is that correct?
Doug said it was one of the first models that RCA put out, and this was the deluxe model. It had a 10-inch screen. The standard model, he said, had 7-inch screen.
It's kind of funny when you think about it, because now in today's computer world and different thing, you get that 7, 8, 10, 12-inch screen. We're back to that, but this has quite a cabinet around that little screen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and it's heavy. But it was state-of-the-art at the time.
Well, you bet.
Yeah.
Pretty good shape considering the age.
Yeah, and it probably had one channel.
Probably did. 2 if you were real lucky, right?
Yeah.
Now, talk a little bit about the rack here of magazines or booklets.
This is mainly all cookbooks that come from that storage unit. They're 2000, 2001, 2, or maybe older. They're all brand new. They were in that storage unit.
There you go. Christy, you can pick up some new recipes.
Yeah.
Lots
might be able to make some cookies or something.
Well, she could. I guess, well, we'll talk about that later. I'm going to eat some crow on those cookies. Will be crow cookies. Furnishings down here, let's just kind of briefly look at this too, because folks, you're going to want to allow a little time to shop here at Building 13, because Wayne has so many things for you to look at. Fun thing is you got dishes and all sorts of different things that are kind of a history lesson as well.
Yeah, we try to have a variety. There's new mixed in with the old. There's antiques. There's, like I say, just an old coffee pot. There's end tables that look like a stack of books.
That's cool.
I've got wicker. I've got couches. I mean, dolls.
Lots of dolls.
Yeah, and
it's kind of people. These are the ones that people collect. It looks like.
Yeah. And the doll market is not as strong as it used to be, but there's still people collecting.
Still active.
And they buy them for the kids and grandkids.
Got some Crocs and some jugs and antiques, collectibles, furnishings, radios, TVs, clocks, new clothing that's been in storage for quite a while but never been worn.
Yep. Yeah, you never know what we're going to have in this building. And when I run out of things here, I go warehouse and start digging some more out.
Okay.
And
let's talk a little bit about when people can come here and shop, because you mentioned the weather forecast kind of changing the way you're thinking a little bit.
Yeah.
This is Wednesday, so what's the schedule this week?
We're going to go ahead and be open on Thursday, tomorrow. Just because there's a storm coming Friday, and if somebody wants to come tomorrow instead, well, we'll be open tomorrow. I'll still be here Friday if I can get here, but there's plenty to do if I get here.
Yeah, I'm sure just keeping all of this in order would be a big enough job. Now, what about next week then?
But next week, I think we're going to go ahead. I talked to the wife this morning a minute, and I think we're going to go ahead and be open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday we're open from 11 to 4. The rest of the week it's 9 to 5.
Okay, all right. What is the RCA Victor? Oh, that was a display.
Yeah, that was a display out of Harmony Hut.
Okay.
I bought quite a bit of stuff from Doug when he had to clean out the one warehouse.
Yeah, he had quite a bit of collectibles there.
Yeah.
So, folks, you don't want to miss this. So come in and do some shopping. You won't be disappointed because there's so many different things. There's something for everybody here, Wayne.
Yeah, we try to, like I say, try to have a variety. And if I don't have it, I might have it in the warehouse somewhere.
Okay.
And I'll go get it and make it work for you.
All right. Somebody has some questions or maybe wants to set up a time to come out and take a look at some things when maybe you don't have the doors open.
Yep.
What number do they call?
They can call me at 870-2042, and I'll run out about any time except for today because I got to go get my foot taken care of maybe.
Yep, hope so.
Hope so, yeah.
All right. Anything else that you wanted to mention that we didn't talk about here?
Oh, just like I say, we've got such a variety from old glassware to people are using the new dish or the Pyrex and the Corningware and that. We're selling lots and lots of that. I've got quite a bit. I don't have near the stock I did have. I've got quite a bit of cast iron. Everybody's wanting that now. They just need to come out and take a look.
Yeah, there's a lot to describe here, and you really just need to come out and see it with your own eyes, and take a look at the Facebook Live feed that Jeremy's bringing you right now, and that will be available to watch later too.
After you're off the air, I'm gonna keep live on here and walk through one more time, and if you guys want to talk a little bit off the radio on here, we can do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So, you want us to tour with you, or?
Yeah, come on.
All right. Let's follow the camera, Wayne.
Okay.
Maybe you can describe some of the things. Well, that's a pretty nice couch there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're at the far end of the building, and it's just as full at this end as it is at the front end. A lot of glassware there, dishware and so forth in the middle here.
Yeah. There's a lot of collectibles in there. We try to have everything put in kind of grouped together as like all of the pottery and all of the figurines and stuff like that.
That's a nice little round table you mentioned.
Yeah,
it's got the chairs and
yeah,
not totally matched, but boy, that little table would fit in a nice little corner or in a small kitchen.
Yep.
Oh, albums! You got record albums too.
Got record albums. Not near as many as I had. I went through and culled out a bunch of the stuff that was not necessary anymore.
Yeah. That's a hard job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deciding what to
Yeah.
keep and let go.
And,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Wayne.
We also have movies and CDs, VCRs. I thought the VCR market would probably die off. We're selling tons of VCRs.
I'll be darned.
I don't know. It surprises me every time we sell them, but we've got them for $1 a piece. They can buy them and have them forever.
All right.
Instead of having to take them back.
Okay. What we're going to do, as Jeremy suggested, we're going to send it back to the studio on the radio, but we'll follow Jeremy around up to the front of the building here. We can keep talking on the Facebook feed.
Okay.
So, Brent, we'll send it back to you, to KCNI, KVBN, and we'll continue on the Facebook Live here feed for just a little bit, and then I'll run to Varney Health Mart. So on the radio, thanks, Wayne.
Thank you very much.
We'll send it back to you, Brent.
Okay.
All right, Dave, Wayne, thank you very much. And again, you can access that video that they'll continue to do for a few more minutes as they walk around building number 13 with Wayne, where he's located at Custer County Fairgrounds. You can access that on the Sandhills Express Facebook page. That'll give us some time to tell you about some things going on in regards to job opportunities. Several of those to mention to you again this morning on The Breakfast Show. We'll start at the Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership, where they have a few openings available. One is for an early childhood center assistant in Broken Bow. This is a full-time position with a starting wage of $11.36 per hour. Benefits include health, dental, life, and vision insurance, generous leave accrual, also employee assistance program, and paid holidays. Looking for someone with a high school diploma or equivalent and previous experience working with infants and toddlers. You would help in the center cooking and cleaning for children ages up to 3, assist the teacher with daily activities, and plan activities as well. That's for the Early Childhood Programs Center Assistant through CNCAP. Also, they have a position open for an infant toddler temporary cook. This is a 40-hour per week position in Broken Bow. Starting pay is $11.36 per hour. Looking for someone with a high school diploma or equivalent and experience working with food, cleaning, and infants and toddlers. You would be responsible for cleaning classrooms, dishes, laundry, etc., and would work a minimal time in the classroom with children ages 6 weeks to 3 years old. Also, they have an opening for an infant toddler teacher center specialist. This is a 40-hour per week year-round position in Broken Bow. Starting pay would be $15.69 to $20.75 per hour, depending on qualifications. Again, great benefits apply. Looking for someone with a valid Nebraska driver's license, also with a Child Development Associate Certificate, and an associate's or bachelor's degree in early childhood education. You would be responsible for center coordination, supervision, and teaching. For more information on any of these positions, contact CNCAP Human Resource Department at 308-745-0780, extension 0, or you can go to their website and apply online at centralnebraskacap.com. Well, once again today on KBBN Radio and also on KCNI Radio, we're going to be airing some of our special Christmas interviews with the kindergarten classes of our area. Today on KBBN Radio, we're spotlighting the kindergarten classes of Sargent and Taylor. And we're going to bring you one of those special interviews right now on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
This interview is brought to you by Union Bank and Trust in Taylor. I am here with, what's your name?
Ruby.
Miss Ruby, how are you today?
Good.
Good. I love your dress. That is so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It is pretty nice outside today. Have you been outside to play?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe recess can be outside today, huh?
Uh-huh.
What do you like to play at recess?
Horse.
You like to play with horses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have horses at your house?
Uh-huh.
No way. Do you like to ride them?
Mm-hmm.
What are your horses' names?
Bob and Toy Pony.
Oh, my goodness. I love that. Do you have any brothers or sisters at home?
I have one big sis and one brother.
And one brother.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to give them any Christmas presents?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you going to give them?
I'm going to get Madison loves necklace. That's why I'm going to get her a necklace. Clark loves tractors. I'm going to get him a tractor.
A tractor for your brother and a necklace for your sister? That is so sweet. Well, were you good this year? Do you think you'll get any presents?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you ask for? Or are you going to write to Santa?
I asked for a truck, a trailer, a horse, a cow, and a tractor.
Well, those are some good choices, some good toys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Miss Ruby, what is your favorite thing about Christmas?
I get open presents.
You get to open the presents, yeah. Very good. What else do you like? Do you guys... Oh, go ahead.
I like to eat my breakfast.
You like to eat your breakfast on Christmas? Well, that sounds good. Do you make something special?
Uh-huh. We eat cookies.
Cookies for breakfast? Mm-hmm. That's my kind of breakfast. I like it. Do you leave cookies out for Santa, too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even milk.
And some milk?
And I leave some carrots for the reindeer.
Oh, that's good. You don't want to forget about them. Do you know what the names of Santa's reindeer are?
Rudolph.
Very good. Rudolph's got the red nose, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else about Christmas that you like?
I like building snowman.
Build snowman? How do you do that?
I make balls.
And roll them together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With snow.
And with snow. And do you give it a face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like to decorate my Christmas tree.
Oh, that's fun. Do you have a tree at your house?
Mm-hmm. A fake one.
A fake one, yeah. We just got ours up, too, but we don't have ornaments on it yet. Do you have ornaments on your tree?
Mm-hmm.
You do? What's your favorite one that hangs on the tree?
The cactus.
Yeah, you have a cactus ornament? Very good. Well, Ruby, I hope you have a really good Christmas season, okay?
Okay.
And you have fun today in kindergarten. Okay. Can you say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Ruby. This interview is brought to you by Union Bank and Trust in Taylor.
Oh, one of the highlights of the holiday season here on KCNI KBBN, Emily's visit with the kindergarten classes of our area. And again, today on KBBN, we'll be featuring the Sargent and Taylor kindergarten classes. And over on KCNI today, the kindergarten class of Arcadia will be featured. So be listening for those special Christmas Kids interviews through the day today on both KCNI and KBBN. Dave is headed to Varney Health Mart. We'll be checking in with him here shortly. In the meantime, we want to let you know that it's a big night coming up on Friday at Sylvester's. Since 1983, I can't believe they've been around that long. Since 1983, the Pantomime players have entertained the citizens of Central Nebraska, and they're back to do it again on Friday. It's the annual Pantomime Players Christmas Show. It's this Friday night, and it will be at Sylvester's in Broken Bow starting at 9 o'clock. You never know what can happen when the Pantomime players perform at Sylvester's for an entertaining theatrical show featuring music, lip syncing, acting, dancing, and plenty of laughs. Make sure you're at Sylvester's this Friday night for the annual Pantomime Players Christmas Show. It'll be at Sylvester's starting at 9 o'clock this Friday, so check it out. Also, we want to remind you that it's a big day today in Arnold, Nebraska. Arnold going to be hosting their Christmas Around Town today, and right in the middle of it is Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. They're right there in downtown Arnold, and today for Christmas Around Town, they're going to extend their hours out to 7 o'clock tonight. And from 5 until 7, they encourage you to come on out and enjoy the Christmas festivities in downtown Arnold. Santa and the reindeer will be in town. You can enjoy a hayrack ride. And Brewbakers will be open until 7 o'clock tonight with 20% off merchandise. Some exclusions apply. So enjoy Christmas Around Town in Arnold. And while you're there, make sure you swing on in to Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. Always a great spot for your small gathering and a great cup of coffee, latte, cappuccino, or smoothie. Not to forget their daily baked goods. So check it out, Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. They'll be open until 7 o'clock tonight for Christmas Around Town in Arnold. Their regular hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, and open Saturday from 9 until 3. Coming up, we'll be going to Varney Health Mart to visit with Dave Burney and the gang there, so keep it right here.
Anything and everything, and it brings back a lot of memories from when you were a child because of the antiques he has in there that reminds you of being with your grandparents or parents. And
it's a lot of fun. So, we're approaching Christmas pretty quickly, young lady.
Yes, we are. Whew, real fast. So, here at Varney Health Mart, we're trying to keep up with gifts and toys, and we do have a nice selection. And there's freight coming in daily now, a little bit here and a little bit there. So there will be new things on the shelves daily, I would say now, for a little while.
Come in often then.
Yes.
Okay.
And right now we're running a sale where it's 20% off of our Christmas decor, 10% off of toys, and 10% off of the Russell Stover's boxed candy. And it's just the boxed candy that's they run $9.99, so it's 10% off of those.
Okay, all right. Plus you have some discounts, I see.
Yes, right there where it's 20% off of the Christmas decor.
Okay.
10% off of children's toys, and the 10% off of box Russell Stover. And the toys, we carry a lot of good brands.
Okay.
We have Fat Brain Toys, which is out of Elkhorn, Nebraska.
Fat Brain?
It's called Fat Brain.
Okay.
And they're really good educational, bright colored, fun toys for children. And also we carry a brand called Tomy. And in the Tomy brand, they carry other brands, Lamaze. They carry John Deere brands, which we carry both. And again, the Lamaze is more for babies, toddlers, bright colors, educational toys. And the John Deere that we have the tractors. We have a cute little tractor that has the pigs and the sheep in it, and they make noise. You can put them in and out of the wagons behind the tractor. Let's see. We have the farmhouse, or the barn, I'm sorry, and the tractor. And
Mr. That's a long ways away for me to read that.
Let's go.
You got the wolf and...
Oh, yes. These are games.
Okay.
So we have a spicy dice game. Roll it, flip it, score it, win it. You'll have to come in and take a look at that. Another game called The Game of the Wolf, and then one called You Betcha. The man that has this company... the company is called Gray Matter, and he named it that because of his parents having Alzheimer's.
Oh, I see.
And so some of the proceeds go back to Alzheimer's research on these.
So there's some games here, and of course, coming into the holidays, it's always nice to have you have the old Monopoly game in the closet, and you'll probably pull that out, but to mix it up a little bit when the kids come and a company comes, a new game's always good.
It is. It's fun to do. You learn something new.
Yeah. So, and as you mentioned, Julie, the shelves are going to evolve because you are finally getting some inventory in daily. So,
yes, we are.
So come in often and check out the toys and all the other racks here in Varney's. And again, those 20% off of the Christmas decor, 10% off toys, and 10% off the boxed Russell candies. So, what else?
Well, I want to talk about something that Marge surprised us with the other day. She brought in some books from a local lady from Callaway, Vanessa and Deb Hostick. And we have a few of their books here, and they're very, very nice. They're all hardback. One's called Winter on a Nebraska Farm. They're full of beautiful photographs.
Yeah, these are this book's about 8 by 10, and so when you open up the pages, that's how big the pictures are.
Yes.
And they're, Deb Hostick, I've seen her work for a number of years, and then Vanessa working with her on this. It's really a journey through the seasons on a farm in beautiful photography.
Yes, and there's a book on winter, like you said, the seasons, winter, fall, spring, and summer. And then there's also a couple other books that's called Carlton's Adventures, Will You Play With Me? And Carlton's Adventures, Farmyard Sounds.
Great gifts. Great
yes,
gifts.
They'd be great gifts.
Actually, for any age.
Yes, you're right.
Because we like them.
We like them.
And
We've
the
been
kids will like
through them, looking at all the beautiful photographs in here.
Oh, those are nice.
And it's just, isn't it nice? I flipped open a page that shows horses and a rabbit And under the horse, it says, "Woof is the sound a young dog like you should make."
The rabbit, as we look at it, folks, has the sun behind it. And this takes a little skill when you're a photographer, because that backlight is out of focus. But look at how detailed the sun is shining on the back of the rabbit's ears, and you can see the blood vessels in the ear.
Yes.
That's how bright and distinct these pictures are.
That's how good of a photographer she is.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Great
so
gifts,
you
folks.
Come in and take a look at those. They're very, very nice.
Okay. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So we're going to take a break, and we'll come back and finish our show from Barney Health Mart after this news break. Stay with us.
Okay. And then we'll talk about...
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief, encouraging findings from Pfizer and the efficacy of its COVID vaccine in combating the new Omicron variant. CBS's Vicki Barker.
Pfizer says a third dose increased antibodies against the Omicron variant 25-fold compared to 2 doses of its COVID vaccine, though it says even 2 shots may protect against severe illness.
Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri will try to combat claims his platform is harmful to teenage girls when he testifies on Capitol Hill today. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
Ahead of the hearing, Instagram rolled out some new safety features, including one that gives teens a nudge if they've spent too much time on the site.
In Hawaii, torrential rain keeps falling on flooded out parts of Honolulu.
The water line was up, almost up to the building, had some gravel and everything. Yeah. So sweeping up the gravel off the road.
In Colorado, ski resorts bemoaning the state's longest snow drought in decades. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures working up into the mid-50s for today with mostly sunny skies. Then for tonight, turning cloudy, lows dropping back to 30. A mixture of clouds and sunshine for your Thursday with highs still approaching 50, but much colder and breezy on Friday with snow likely. We're back to a high of 33. Quieting down for your weekend, Saturday sunshine up to a high of 40. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Hi, everybody. This is Roger Sloan with the Lillian Church of Christ. My mission is to, 1, encourage you to grow in your relationship with God, 2, make Jesus Lord, that means boss of your life, and 3, invite you to worship Him as you attend your church on Sunday. Of course, if you're looking for a church home or if you want some help with any of these 3 things, give us a call, 872-2618, where we love to share Jesus.
Currently in our studios, sunshine and 23 degrees. All right, let's go back to Varney Health Mart now and rejoin Julie and Dave as we continue to find out what's happening at Varney Health Mart during this holiday season. Dave?
Thank you so much, Brent. We're still at Varney Health Mart. We're going to spend some more time here because we have some more things to cover. We do want to stress that Julie is talking off the air here about some boxes of freight in the back that she's going to be trying to get out today. So as we mentioned earlier, keep coming in often to Varney's because they're finally getting some of the things that they ordered rolling in here just in time for Christmas. And they have some discounts we'll tell you about again before we close. But we're going to talk flashlights for a moment, right?
Yes, we'll go ahead and talk flashlights. And we've carried one like this before. I think they've upgraded this one. It's called the Big Larry. It's a wonderful flashlight. It's like a stick, basically. And it has a clip on it that you could hang on your belt or waist. But there's, and it has a very, very strong magnet on the bottom of it so that, like, say you have this in your car and your car breaks down, you can put it on the hood of your car or tractor or whatever you're driving. It has an emergency light on it where it will flash red. It'll stay solid red or flash red. And so if you're stuck in the snow, somebody's going to see your vehicle and not run into you and find you.
Or if you have a flat tire or anything.
Anything. Yeah. And there's a bright light that comes out of the end of the flashlight, so you have a smaller light, and then one that comes off of the side that's really bright. It will light up a good-sized room.
It does.
We could go back in a 12 by 12 room, and I can show you it's light enough.
Lights it up.
Yes. So if you run out of electricity, You have this light.
Another great gift, fits right in the glove box or in your shop or whatever, but very durable. They're very well built. So they're on the racks here for sale at Barney's.
I think it'd be a great Christmas gift.
Yep.
And then we'll walk over to the purses. We got a few new purses in and wallets, some coin purses. And one of the handbags that we got in is named one of Oprah's favorite things. For
Oprah?
2021, yes, Oprah.
She likes this, huh?
She likes
Which
this.
one is it?
It's this one right here. What is the name
It's a
of it?
small
I think
brown
it's
one.
Kelsey. And it's pretty neat. It has 3 different compartments, and in the front is a smaller crossbody bag, but it's a really nice size. The smaller compartment, you could probably fit a phone in there, a cell phone. And then the next compartment that opens up, it's a zipper. It has slots for your credit cards, and it does have the RFID protection so that nobody can steal your identity. And it's just a nice purse. It's a lightweight, easy to carry. What I call it like a nice purse to take shopping with you. You can hang it across your body. It's, like I said, it's light, doesn't get in your way. And then there's a top little handle that you could, yes.
Yeah.
And you could take the crossbody, I can't think of the strap, thank you, Dave, off. And if you have a larger bag, you can just drop this one down in it.
You could. It's just a nice size.
It is.
And sometimes, I know different tastes, different strokes for different folks, but sometimes these big purses that you have to manhandle are also like if you're going to be in a crowded area, they're just not very handy.
They're not. They're in the way.
This would be real easy to take with you to whatever functions you wanted to take it. And as you say, it would actually fit inside a bigger bag if you wanted to do it that way. So.
Right. You could have everything you need in your large bag and then pull the smaller one out of it and go in and do your Christmas shopping or whatever and have that with you and still have your necessities out in the car in your other bag.
Yep. Oprah, I guess she knows what she's... and it's also a leopard
on the inside, yes. Yeah. And one of them, I only have 2 left, and there's a brown one and a taupe one. So you have to come in and take a look. And like I said, we did get some new wallets in. They're larger. There's a dark navy blue, and then there's a striped one with the rust red and turquoise, a deep orange on that. A couple coin purses here are left. There's a leopard and an army green. We have from the same company. It's called K. Carroll. We have a nice black bag that's, I would say, medium size. It has some good compartments to it. 2 different straps, one that's called a guitar strap, and then another one that matches it that comes with that.
Some gloves there as well, folks.
Oh,
They're
yes.
pretty elegant gloves. They'd kind of be dress-up gloves, I would think.
Yes, and it's getting colder.
Oh, yes.
I think winter is coming.
Talking snow, you know.
They are.
Got some slippers in here that really come in handy this time of year.
Yes, we have a few different slippers. There's a leopard print. They have the soft fuzzy on the inside. There's leopard. There's a black. And then we also have the slippers that do not have the fuzzy in it. And they have a rubber bottom. They're just nice to slip on when you come into the house. Or if you're going to the wellness center and you want to exercise, it has the grip on the bottom.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of times in your splash you put on a pair of slippers and you have to be really careful on the stairs, if it's wood stairs or a slick floor. And this takes the danger out of having those comfortable slippers.
Right, they do. And these, anybody that does yoga, these are really nice slippers for them as well.
Oh, there's a lot of yoga going on.
Well, we'll hope so. We want everybody balanced.
How's the Montana silversmith looking? Looks like you got your stock in.
Yes, we got close to 300 new pieces.
Oh, wow.
So you have to come in and take a look. Every shelf is full, and there's a lot of brand new pieces that came out this fall and winter, just for Christmas time. There's men's, there's women's, necklace and earring sets, earrings, money clips, bracelets.
This display case really shows them off really nice with the lights on them. It really shows. This is full as, I think I've seen it for a while, so
yes.
Just in time for Christmas.
Yes.
Also, the cards look like you're in pretty good shape, so.
Well, we have sold a lot of cards this week.
Selling cards? quite a bit?
Yes, we have a few boxed Leanin' Tree cards left for Christmas. There's a few single cards, Christmas cards left over here, just a few.
Oh, yeah, I guess you have sold them down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so get in now. And, of course, you have kids' birthdays, ladies' birthdays, funny birthdays, and all of those cards in pretty good shape. But the Christmas ones are being chopped down.
Chopped down, yes.
So get in now.
Get in now. And I wanted to talk, we do have some cute little ornaments here that are Western. So if you need a horse ornament to hang on your tree, horseshoes, there's boots, Christmas or cowboy hats. And also for your bathroom or kitchen sink, there's soap from Michelle Designs, Merry Christmas scent, Joy to the World, a peppermint scent, which is nice.
Got a lot of Christmas going on here. And, of course, there's also something that I don't think Stephanie can talk to us today because she's by herself. But I imagine that we're going to want to be careful as we get together with the holidays about making sure we have hand sanitizer, and making sure we have plenty of soap. And then when we maybe come up with that cold or whatever we're getting, we'll need to come in and see staff, right?
Yes, visit with
Drew.
Steph and Drew.
Yeah.
And we're trying to keep our over-the-counter shelves as full as we can, but there's at times certain things that who we order from, they're out of stock.
Yeah.
We're doing the best we can.
It's kind of the theme of the season, isn't it? Unfortunately. So run down those discounts again real quick.
Okay. Oh, and I need to talk about the holiday hours.
Okay.
Okay, this week we have 20% off of Christmas decor, 10% off of toys, 10% off of boxed Russell Stover candy. And we are also a Christmas Chamber Bucks place. So if make sure you sign up when you come in. Now, our holiday hours on Christmas Eve will be closed.
Okay.
Christmas Day closed, of course. And then New Year's Eve will be closed, and New Year's Eve Day will be closed. So please plan ahead with your prescription needs and anything, all of your needs.
Okay.
We'll be here for you then.
So 24th and 25th of this month closed. December 31st and January 1st of 2022 you'll be closed. So make sure you have your meds all lined out and get in and shop early. Lots of stocking stuffers and different things here for you to take a look at that are like $10 and under. So you can do some shopping and not break the bank here at Barney Health Mart.
Right. I feel like we do have a good supply of gifts that are Secret Santa gifts, or like you said, the stocking stuffers that are under $10, and you didn't get it. And we do complimentary gift wrap.
Oh, we haven't mentioned that.
No.
I see some products over there, bags and so forth.
Yes.
We just want the bags. So, all right. Julie, thanks so much.
Thank you, Dave.
Will I see you again before Christmas? I hope so.
I think maybe just yes.
Okay.
We'll say yes.
I'll save that Merry Christmas till later.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you. We'll send it back to the studio.
All right, Dave and Julie, thank you very much. 12 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. More of The Breakfast Show coming up after this.
Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow is happy to offer those in the area the services of orthopedic surgeon Greg Sextro, MD. Dr. Sextro makes visits to the medical center, allowing them the ability to do total knee surgeries right in Broken Bow. Dr. Sextro graduated from the University of Nebraska and got his medical degree at the University of Nebraska College of Medicine. His residency was completed at the Mayo Clinic. Please call the specialty clinic at 872-4157 to schedule an appointment to see Dr. Sextro at Melham Medical Center.
A lot goes into keeping a precision operation moving. The inputs you choose have to deliver results. Delaro Complete Fungicide from Bayer offers unmatched consistency and the most complete disease control available. Your corn and soybeans are protected and yields higher even in unpredictable conditions. With Delaro Complete, you get results you can count on to help keep your precision operation running smoothly. Always read and follow label instructions. To learn more, visit delarocomplete.us today.
If you'd have told me when I took over the farm that I'd be using remanufactured parts to get my equipment back in the field, I'd have said, no way, no how.
Using Case IH remanufactured parts from C&H Industrial has been one of the best decisions I've ever made for my farm. And I've been doing this close to 40 years. They don't do the gimmicks or hat tricks, just the good parts you need at a good price to confidently get you back out there.
Visit your local authorized Case IH Ag dealership today to find the remanufactured solution for your equipment.
All right, back on the Breakfast Show, and we have our friend Chantil with Broken Bow Pizza Hut on the phone with us now. Chantil, good morning. How are you today?
Great. How are we doing, guys?
Hey, we're doing fantastic. I know that we've talked about this maybe the last couple of times we visited, but I know the dining room is open again, and I'm sure that you guys are excited about that yet.
Absolutely. Pay no attention to my sign outside. We're waiting for a less cold and less windy day for us to get out there and get it changed.
All right. So the dining room is open. People can come in and eat pizza right there at the hut.
Absolutely. We enjoy having all of our local and regular people back in and all of the new faces, and it's been an exciting time for us.
All right. Well, what are some of the things that you want to highlight for the people today, Chantil?
We do have our decorated dining room back open. We're getting it dressed up for Christmas and stuff like that, but a part of the decoration in the dining room this year is we're doing a giving tree for some of the families in our local community. We have some ornaments on there, and for every donation that your family chooses to bring in, we would love if you would take an ornament from our tree and add it to yours.
All right. Well, that's so great that you guys are involved in that project. Refresh everybody's memory on the hours that you're open since the dining room is back open now.
All right. We are open from 11 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, Sunday through Thursday, excuse me. And then we are open from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday.
All right. I'm sure that you guys have stayed busy. I know that I've seen the delivery people out and about a lot on the evenings and during the days even. So I'm sure that that part of the business continues to keep you busy.
Oh, yes. We've been rather busy with the holiday season. Everybody's trying to stay warm and get things done at home. So our delivery is really going. All that we ask is, we are still a little short-staffed. We could use a couple people here and there. So if it seems like we're being a little slow, I promise you we're working as hard as we can to make sure everybody's order is out on time and it has everything with it. We just ask for a little patience and some understanding.
All right. And, of course, we remind everybody that you have that great pickup window. So if you want to order carry-out, you can just swing by the pickup window and get it that way, too.
Absolutely. And, some of the things going on this month is we are doing a triple treat box that comes with 2 medium pizzas, an order of Cinnabons, and an order of breadsticks, and that starts at $24. And then we also have gift cards available as gifts this year. They make great gifts, so stop on in.
One of the things that I think I forget a lot about Pizza Hut, obviously when I think Pizza Hut, my mind goes to pizza, but you guys have really built the menu as far as delicious treats to accompany the pizza. I think you just mentioned the Cinnabons. I know that you've got, obviously the breadsticks, which we've enjoyed for years. You still doing the wings and all of those other things too?
Absolutely. Our menu has pizza, pasta, salads, wings, breadsticks, desserts. You name it, we got something on there for you.
All right. And you still doing the fast lunch between 11 and 2 through the weekdays?
Absolutely. Our dining room has been off and on busy, so there's some days where we get really hit, and then there's some days that we don't see a single face in the store. But, we always really enjoy when we get to see customers in our dining room. We get to have conversations with them. It just makes it a whole different feeling for us.
All right. Well, it all sounds great. Chantil, was there anything else that you wanted to make sure our listeners knew about here this morning?
Not that I'm aware of. Just as always, if you have any questions, give us a call at the store or stop in. We'd love to say hi and serve your family a good meal.
And I know that you did mention just a little bit earlier that you are still looking for people to join your team. How's the best way for them to go about that if they're interested?
They can apply online or stop in the store to pick up an application. And real quick, while I'm thinking of it, I just wanted to let everybody know that Pizza Hut will be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day this year.
Okay. All right. Well, we will certainly take note of that. Chantil, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and have a great week.
You as well. Thank you.
All right. Chantil from the Pizza Hut in Broken Bow joining us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
The holidays are almost here, and on the Yuletide Romance Channel, we've got 3,200 full-length, all-new movies. Coming this season, high-powered executive Lauren leaves her job in Manhattan to visit her family in Ogallala. She's invited to a holiday party hosted by her old high school boyfriend, Luke, who just happens to still be single, owns a Christmas tree farm, and is a model. When Lauren brings Nebraska Lottery Scratch and Lotto tickets to the party, $1 Merry Match 2, $3 Holiday Prize Lines, $5 Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and great lotto games like Powerball and Nebraska Pick 5, the tickets instantly spark joy and a long-lost love. Tune in for instant joy in Ogallala. And don't worry if you miss it. All our movies have the same exact plot.
Spread some real instant joy this holiday. Give Nebraska Lottery Scratch and Lotto tickets. Top prize odds vary by game.
The worst of times can bring out the best in each of us. Doctors, nurses, and frontline workers have labored selflessly to keep us safe during the health crisis of our lifetime. How do we thank these heroes? It's simple. Get your COVID vaccine so we can end this pandemic. Variants are on the rise, and we don't want to put these heroes through another health crisis. They have given their all. Now it's up to you. Please do your part. For you, for them, for us.
This message sponsored by the Helmsley Charitable Trust, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
At Social Security, we are always thinking of ways to save you time and make things easier. That's why we created My Social Security. A My Social Security account allows you to access your earnings history and benefits information, request a replacement Social Security card, get a proof of income letter, estimate and apply for benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount. Social Security. Securing today and tomorrow.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
21 minutes past the hour. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Brent back in with you here in the studio. And we're joined now by Tony at Gary's Superfoods.
Good
How are you,
morning,
my friend?
Brent.
How are you?
Good. Boy, it's cold out, isn't it?
It is kind of a little chilly.
Yeah, after the last few days.
I know. You know, last week, I think, well, really the weather up to this point in general has spoiled us, but I think we're starting and going to get a little taste of winter as we go through the rest of this week.
Yeah.
So,
hey, whoa, look who is walking in.
Who's coming in?
I was
actually
actually very upset to hear that he wasn't going to be here this morning, because I did hear. Now, turn around. Let me see. Look at this. It is.
Yeah,
you guys.
The Wrangler tag
It's
on his
upside
jeans is upside down.
folks.
Have you ever seen that?
Never.
I haven't either.
Never. I don't know, Dave.
Is it bad luck?
I don't know. It's an omen. If it's good luck, if we could, maybe Custer County could get jeans for.
That's what I'm thinking. I told him he's got to take a picture of that and send that into the Wrangler company. Don't you think?
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Yes.
Well, there's nothing wrong with monetizing something, right?
Right.
I was thinking about Gary's Superfoods, grocery stores in general, and here we are. We're in December, and I'm guessing that you guys are staying good and busy, because this is a time where I'm sure your baking section gets hit pretty
Very
good.
hard. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Speaking of.
Yes.
Wow.
Segue.
I just happen to have.
All right.
Real quickly before we start rambling.
Yeah.
Like we're going to usually. I was listening this morning quickly about that jeans story and things, and it was quite serious there for a few minutes.
Oh, it gets really serious.
Gets real deep in here
and
sometimes.
And then it turned quickly to the great cookie controversy.
Oh.
The great Christie cookie controversy. And there is
the box was empty.
box. So.
Oh boy, he's reaching in a sack. I love this.
Oh my goodness.
We have
cups.
Oh. does
eggnog.
A little eggnog.
There you
Okay.
go.
Nice.
We have the cup. And
All right. And cookies.
All right.
Bless this man.
I heard Brent this morning. You got up just in such a great mood, and was just foiled immediately by an empty box.
Yeah.
That's that. So I know you guys do the coffee thing in the morning, but I thought I'd try a little eggnog.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Bless
good.
your
Nice.
heart.
Yeah.
You know, the good thing, Tony, is I discovered after I got out of the studio to go to do the remote at the fairgrounds that they had moved these cookies out of this box to a Tupperware container. So we were making accusations unfounded, calling our fellow employees thieves.
Yeah, and criminals.
But we'll still take the cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of also,
Okay.
He's like Santa Claus.
I know. I just love this.
Speaking of thieves, I mean, come on, Dave.
What do you got there? Pens. Oh, Tony, you're a good sport.
You know,
He's hitting all the high points here.
Boy, I guess.
Thanks, Tony.
and you know, they're just real quickly. One more thing. Of course, my wife and I are looking to come to Bo here, and what
Good.
neighborhood doesn't like great neighbors? Of course. Now, Brent,
Yes.
sometimes I hear
Yeah.
you may have gone above and beyond
Yeah.
the call.
Yeah, my wife and I, we recently moved here to Broken Bow,
Right.
and we happened to move into Dave's neighborhood. I mean, I can't
And
believe
you know,
I did
we
that.
also have pets, cats. We enjoy thoroughly, but never, Dave,
Yes.
have I ever attempted. And I don't know what you guys really like to, how these will pan out for you. But, but I mean, I don't know what kind of thermometer. And Dave, again, the thermometer in the coffee cup. What?
Oh, it's just like a spoon. You just put it in there.
Well,
this is unreal. all the
Well,
things
okay, so for people tuning in and wondering what we're talking about, last week, Dave was gone for a couple of days, and Dave had a cat that he didn't think was feeling well. So he asked me to go over and take the cat's temperature. And Tony has brought in a couple of different types of thermometers.
Yes, that I did catch the show. And
Now, is this typically, do you use these for checking the heat in your pan?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Now, with you storing in the coffee cup, that might.
Well, I'm going to ask
well,
you this
also.
question. I'm going to try to ask it carefully, Tony, because this is this is a family show, and I don't.
Right.
But if I ask Brent to take our cat's temperature with this, it's going to be a challenge for him to get this in the proper spot.
Yeah, I tried to see if I could find some cat treats this morning also to bring
Oh,
along
good
that
grief.
could lure the animal closer at least to start the process, and because once the cat sees that,
I know.
It's all.
Well, you probably might have to bring me Band-Aids, because if I attempt that, the cat is going to fight back.
You could say, call the doctor for stitches for you, and then call the vet for stitches for the cat.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
That's funny.
Yep. You know what? On a lighter note, guys,
Yeah.
you said it's cold out.
It is kind of chilly.
It's chilly.
It's going to be
It's chilly.
colder.
Start the oven up, do some baking.
Yep.
Good time to do that.
Why not? Well, let's get in. How about a little Betty Crocker cake mixes?
They're good.
They are good.
99 cents.
They're cheap, too.
99
That makes them
cents.
good and
Brownie
affordable.
mixes or Dunkaroos. 4 for $5.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Dunkin' cookies, you like Chip Ahoy?
Yeah,
I do.
Who doesn't like
Yeah.
a Chip Ahoy?
Actually, we have a package that I think we may have gotten at Gary's.
Did you?
Sitting on the
Yeah.
kitchen counter at the moment.
Well, 2
Half
for
gone.
$6.
Two for $6?
Chip Ahoy.
That's a good
2
deal.
for $6.
Wow,
2 for
that's good.
$6. You bet. Absolutely. How about produce? Abby's produce is just amazing. How about Taylor Farms fresh chopped salads? 2 for $7. Our family salad dressings, 99 cents. Most all varieties. Absolutely. And you're baking? How about our family brown sugars? Powdered sugars, 2 for $3.
Time to stock up.
Yes. Our family 16-ounce butter quarters, 2 for $5. Absolutely. It's cold out.
It is cold.
It's chilly. It's just cold out.
Good time to bake.
It's cold out. Yeah. You're going to need wax paper, put those cookies on. $1.29.
Good deal.
Sure. Absolutely. You bet. Always a fave on those cold. It's manwich.
Yeah.
How about a manwich?
Yeah.
99 cents.
I lived on that stuff when I was single.
Didn't you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's still good, isn't it?
It is good, yeah.
It is. It's a fave. You know, how about a pasta night?
There you
That
go.
sounds really good.
Barilla pastas, 2 for $5. All varieties. Prego sauces, 3 for $5. All varieties. Our family pasta sauces, 3 for $4. How about we get a pasta night?
Good buys.
You bet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, have you guys met Michael Schnost? Do you know Michael?
I have.
Come
not.
into the
I don't
store.
think
Meet
so.
Michael. He is back in our meat department now.
Oh, I was going to bring this up, Tony. A little testimonial. My mom met him, and they got to visiting, and she found him to be wonderful. And she was getting some chicken, and she was talking about how she lives alone, and she says, I really can't use this whole package. And he said, well, I'll divide it up for you and fix it up for you.
Awesome.
So she says, that was really nice.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, so
Come
you
in and
gotta,
meet Michael.
Yeah.
Come in and meet Michael. We have, I think you come from Verdigray area.
Oh, really?
Come out, bought a little ranch outside Berwyn, come with 6 head of cattle, and I think he's up to around 80 now. He's going to make
boy,
a go
he's
of it.
growing.
Yeah.
Referees basketball on the side.
Oh, busy
Great
guy.
Yeah, great guy. Comes and helps us in our meat department now. He's just killing it.
Well, good. I've heard good things. But I didn't know who it was, but I'd heard good things.
You
Good.
betcha. And Michael, speaking of Michael, he's got bone-in assorted pork chops at $1.79 a pound right now. Bone-in loin chops, $2.49 a pound. Oh, how about bone-in center cut pork chops, $2.19 a pound. I tell you what, I've got my hands on, hopefully here in the next week or sooner, bone-in ribeyes coming.
Oh boy.
The price is going to be it's $9.99 a pound. Bone-in ribeye should be coming here real shortly. I've got my hands on several cases of those. Also some boneless ribeyes will be here shortly also. And I'm at $12.99 a pound right now. Tell you what, a few weeks ago, double.
Yeah.
That.
No kidding.
Yeah.
List price, double that price a few weeks ago. Those should be here in a few days, hopefully. We'll get our hands on those.
Okay.
You betcha. Absolutely. Oh, let's back to produce.
Okay.
Those are like a large, huge, seedless red grape. If you haven't laid eyes on these things, they're huge. They're like golf balls, some of them.
Wow.
No, they're not that big.
But they're seedless, right?
Seedless red grapes.
Okay, there you go.
Seedless
That's the
red
key
grapes,
for me.
$2.49 a pound.
You know,
Cosmic crisp apples, $1.99 a pound. How about a 3-pound bag of yellow onions? 2 for $5, or 3 pounds, 2 for $5.
2 for $5.
3-pound bag, 2 for $5. 2-pound bag of baby carrots, 2 for $5. You bet.
Some good
it's
buys
cold
there.
outside.
It is
chilly.
It is cold outside.
You know what,
I noticed
chili
Tony's
sounds
a little
really
bit
good.
upset about being cold.
It's chilly. I am. I don't know. You know what? I'd rather be hot than cold.
Yeah,
any
me
day.
too.
Any day.
You don't take the cold well, do you?
No.
No.
I don't like it. No.
Yeah.
And you know what? I forgot my coat this morning, too.
Well, you're so busy packing up all these goodies, you forgot his
Oh, no, my coat's in North Platte.
Oh.
You don't know how far away that is.
Yeah, it's a ways.
Ritz crackers.
Lots of good.
Yeah. How about Ritz crackers, Ritz bites, Ritz chips, Ritz crisps, 2 for $6.
You
How
gotta
about some
go
summer sausage to go with those?
There you
Oh,
go.
now you're talking.
Now you're talking
Ah.
my language.
Cloverdale summer sausage, $9.99 for the big log. You bet. Ruffles, Tostitos, 2 for $6 right now.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
You bet. Absolutely. It's cold out.
It is. I know.
Yeah, Tony, it's warming up a little bit.
It's chilly.
Don't get so down. I mean, I got pants with a upside down leather sign on it, man.
I'm might have to get a photo of that before I leave.
I know. I didn't really believe him at first.
I
And I'm
didn't
like,
either.
it's true.
I didn't either. It was an amazing story.
I'm just trying to take your mind off being cold.
Oh, man. Hey, did you get a chance to chase that sleigh bell wine?
No.
No.
Shannon took it out of here
Right.
before we had a chance.
Oh,
I
Shannon.
have heard great things about that James Arthur Company. Santa's secret in that sleigh bell right now, $15.99 for that. I almost can't keep that stuff on the shelf.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we didn't get a chance to taste it because there's not a wine bottle that's safe around Shannon.
Yeah.
I think 2 minutes after you left, there was a sticky note on
Oh.
both bottles from Shannon saying, these are mine.
Guarded, yes. Put it. That's great. Oh, Christmas hours. We're going to be 7 to 5 p.m. Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We will be there available for everyone till 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve. I haven't quite figured out what we'll do for New Year's Eve yet.
Okay.
But we will be open New Year's Eve also. But Christmas Eve we will be there till 5 p.m. that way for everyone. So.
Okay.
You bet.
All right.
Absolutely.
Christmas Day, I assume, closed for...
Closed,
yeah,
of course.
for
Christmas Day. Absolutely.
staff. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you bet.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for everything.
Absolutely,
Thanks for the
guys.
cookies and the
You betcha.
eggnog, and I don't know about the thermometers. I'm nervous about those.
all
but-
right. Give me that back,
I don't
Dave.
And actually, I got some pins yesterday, so I'm going to
okay.
return those to
All
you.
right.
'cause,
All right.
Kim Shipwright gave me some pins yesterday and humbled me. So, but we'll dive into
we're not giving the
eggnog.
cookies
I hope
back.
A lot of people don't care about too much for the eggnog thing, but I hope we got a few people around that will enjoy
Give it a
cup
try.
of eggnog this morning with a cookie.
That
All
sounds
right.
great.
All right, Brent, you can have a cookie. Get your cup of coffee.
Thank you, Tony.
You betcha.
Always good to see you.
Thank you guys very
All right.
much.
Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
All right, that's Tony with Gary Superfoods on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We'll be back here in a moment.
The Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow wishes everyone a very Merry Christmas and holiday season. Do you need a place for your holiday get-together, party, or family reunion? Remember the Tumbleweed Cafe Party Room. Pair the spacious room with their delicious home-cooked meals, and you've got a stress-free, fun way to host your get-together. Call the Tumbleweed to book today at 308-872-5454. They'll be closed Christmas Eve at 2 and on Christmas Day all day. Merry Christmas and
Get them on camera. There they are. Wave, everybody. There you go. Scott and Abby are here with us from the bonfire. How's everybody doing?
We're doing great.
Wonderful. And you?
Doing great. Yeah.
Excellent.
We kind of have the neighborhood here now with Scott joining us in the studio.
Oh, no.
Where's your house?
I'm way up on the north side. I'm way away from you guys.
You say like that's a good thing.
I was just going to say, yeah, she sounds like she's happy about that.
You know what? We would have kind of like that whole corner intersection there. If we had Peggy here, it would be everyone for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy and we'd have the
Peggy,
whole...
Brent?
What's that?
You know Peggy?
Oh, yes, I know Peggy very well.
Wonderful.
Yep. Good friend.
She's a good lady.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good, faithful listener of the breakfast show.
Yep. Well, there's some things, Scott, I need to tell you about Brent. Some habits he has that might not be neighborhood friendly, but we'll do that at another time.
Yeah, and I have a few things to talk to you and ask you about regarding him. So
okay,
we don't want to get you in the middle of this, but
no,
I'm already in the middle.
We would never pull anybody into the middle. Well, hey, we're here to talk about the bonfire, the Arrow Hotel. I'm sure that you guys have already been booking parties for Christmas and everything. What do you want to start talking about this morning?
Well, we have a drink special.
That's always good.
Okay.
Yes, we have a drink special. It's the Russian Nog.
The Russian Nog?
Yes. So it's like a white Russian. So it's got vodka Kahlua, and then instead of cream, it has eggnog.
Sounds good.
There you go.
It looks really good.
So is that on now? You can get that
Yep,
now?
that's a drink special for December. You can get that all month. Yep.
Okay. Good special.
And also for the holidays, we are closing Sunday for a company Christmas party.
This Sunday?
This coming Sunday, yes, we will be closed.
Closed all day?
Yes.
Okay.
So will RJ be there?
We're hoping that he would be there, yeah.
If you're going to throw a party with RJ, you got to start about 10 in the morning because he's going to check in about 4.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting at 3:30, so
you'll have him for a while.
Early.
We'll
Yeah.
have him for a bit, yeah.
Well, that's good. Get together and kind of unwind a little bit on Sunday. People understand that. So have a great time.
Well, thank you. We will.
Yeah.
We will.
And then speaking of being closed, our holiday hours this year, Christmas Eve, the 24th,
24th.
will be until 11 to 4. And then we'll be closed Christmas Eve night. We'll be closed Christmas Day. And we'll also be closed the 26th.
Oh, okay.
So that's Sunday.
That's Sunday.
And then for New Year's Eve, we will be open. New Year's Eve, party hard. Let's go. We're going to have wonderful drink specials and dinner. And then we will be open New Year's Eve till hopefully 1 o'clock. We want to party all night. And then we're closed New Year's Day. And then also the 2nd because of it's Sunday. So the 1st and 2nd of January.
All right. I think a lot of times people like to book a room if they're going to come in and party all night and not have to go anywhere. And you got these splendid rooms that people can stay in, come down and eat, go back up the room, come back down. I mean, it's just really convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's a lot of during the holidays happens. A lot of couples decide to just come and spend the night and go out and do. Sometimes with the Christmas parties too, they all come and stay and have their Christmas party, and then so they can have a good old time and stay till 1 o'clock. We're open till 1 if you're going to be there drinking.
Yeah, or you eat a big meal. You might want to walk around the square a little bit and then come back and take a look at the lights. And
It's so beautiful, the square, especially if you get a balcony room. I actually went over there the other night. I had to go do something in the Arrow East, so I snuck into one of the rooms because I'd never been on a balcony before and went out there and looked at it because they had just put the Christmas lights up. Beautiful. Yeah. I can't imagine when there's snow on the ground and what it looks like. But it is beautiful right now.
Nice.
So yes, if you get one of them rooms, and then the beautiful tree, Ann has done wonderful with her trees this year. We have 3 of them, but the one right in the lobby, oh, so beautiful. Come take a Christmas picture next to it. It's great.
yeah, how are we on Christmas parties, guys? I mean, it's coming up pretty quick. Do you still have some available dates for parties?
We do. We're accepting reservations for parties just about any day of the week. I can't say any specific days that we are booked up.
Totally.
But it certainly helps to give us a call and book a party. We do get kind of last minute reservations, or some people just kind of showing up. We do suggest that we take a reservation for that, though, especially if it's a group of 8 or more.
Because you have the cigar room, they call it, and that seats a nice amount of people, and then you have the room in the middle where the little bar used to be. That's
what we call it amongst ourselves, is the old bar. Yes.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Do you still use that little private room at all?
Well, we have the Burlington room, which it can only seat 6. But yes, we do use that room as well. So yes.
And then, am I thinking correctly that there's some space in the back that is used, or is that?
That's the Burlington room now.
That's
we
the
changed
Burlington.
that. Yep.
Okay.
And then you were thinking of the private. That's our breakfast room, so we don't use that no more.
Gotcha.
Yet.
Okay. All right. So you have different sizes of rooms for different groups of people. So that makes it so you're probably not totally booked all the time. You can get them in one room or the other. So,
yeah, exactly.
How about specials going on with the menu? Scott, you want to talk about the menu a little bit?
We just recently changed our menu a little bit. We added a couple new items. We have pesto chicken, which seems to be taken off. It's more of an affordable pasta type dish. That one seems to be we're selling more and more every day. When was it? Wednesday last week, we changed the menu. So we've got the chicken pesto. It's basically just a fettuccine with kind of a creamy pesto chicken sauce. And we also have a tuna melt that's replacing our BLT for the season. So that's one that I suggest people go ahead and try out, because the people that have had it do really love it.
Like it. And the BLTs this time of year, it's kind of hard to have a good BLT.
Yeah, and it's more of a summer thing.
Yeah.
You know, so in the springtime, we're planning on bringing the BLT back, but we wanted to try something different for the winter.
All right. You ever notice that people, and Brent, I don't know if you've had it or not, but hot roast beef, is it called the hot roast beef sandwich?
Yeah, the hot beef.
Did you ever notice people doze off after they eat that?
No, I haven't noticed that. But that one and the French dip. I changed the recipe a little bit for our roast beef and our gravies.
Okay.
Those two seem to be taken off too.
Oh, man, people
they're
love
selling
those
like crazy.
And I'm just trying to be funny here, but there's a lot there to eat.
Yeah.
You know, it's not you're gonna not be hungry after you have one of those.
Definitely not. And people do love it for sure.
Yeah, and all the good cuts of meats that you offer with your meals and the proteins, side dishes, and the desserts. I think second to none in the area as far as desserts go. I mean, if you have a sweet tooth, you got that covered, don't you?
Oh yeah, we certainly do.
Yeah. The eclairs are ridiculous. I was eating 2 a night. I had to cut myself off. Like, you guys stop eating these, Abby. Like, I walked 10,000 miles. I deserve a sweet treat. Not every night, Abby.
Yeah, or 2.
Yeah. They're really good, though. And they're doing some different stuff for the holidays. So they had an eggnog cheesecake out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they tried that. And then I know they're thinking of doing other things for the holiday. But they're experimenting and doing different things down there. So it's really great.
Wow.
Do you guys get to handle the taste testing when they do new things?
Yes,
man,
yes.
Man, you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm so lucky.
Scott probably gets to taste it before it ever comes out of the kitchen. You know, double check. Yeah.
Yeah, I taste it, and then the servers get to taste the plates. So I'll have a little spoonful, and then they get a big plate of it.
They get it.
Well, it depends. Like, there's sometimes the servers are like fighting for bites. Like, this is so good. You should make another one. We didn't see it. We need to see it again. Like, the beef tenderloin that he put on the menu.
Oh, yeah.
That was me. I was eating the beef. All the girls are coming over like, give us a bite. I'd be like, no
way.
I'm not.
Yeah, that is another one that's new on the menu. We have our pork tenderloin medallions. It's kind of a teriyaki style plate, but we are adding a beef option to that too. So you can get either beef tenderloin or pork tenderloin.
All sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and I guess the thing that comes along with, you know, the good food and the drink specials and so forth is the good service you get. And I know you have a good staff. Are you looking to add to?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are looking for all positions in the hotel and the bonfire, I believe. Bartender, servers, housekeeping.
We could use 1 or 2 cooks or prep cooks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Takes more than, each position takes more than one person, doesn't it? So
it does.
Yeah. nice to have a rotation there.
Yes, but I do have an excellent team, and we've gone through hard times, and everyone's going through it. So I just give a shout out to my team because they are amazing, and we do seem to do pretty good on the service side once in a while, you know. But we love seeing all of your guys' faces and love your patience. So.
All right, well, do you have any other questions, Brent? I guess.
Yeah. How late does the grill stay open?
The grill will stay open until 9 on the weekdays.
Okay.
And 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
And only 4 to 8 on Sunday.
4
to 8 on Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I just keep thinking, you know, we need to highlight that Sunday a little more because who wants to cook on a Sunday and to come down and have really good food on a Sunday is a real treat. We just got to get it in our heads, don't we?
Oh, yeah. And usually there's football or something on the TV I'm screaming at, so you get a show, too. Like, and it's really nice and cozy in there. Like, so,
you mean I'm not the only one that screams at the TV during a football game?
Not at
good.
See, Scott, that's something you should know if you're home trying to get some sleep after a hard shift. You may be interrupted by Brent. He's got a real bad temper when it comes to sports.
Yeah. Well,
so
I
it's not
can.
pretty. It's not pretty at all.
I've gotten better. I've kind of toned it down with age, but there's still those moments.
Well, you're not in the country anymore, Brent. You're in town.
That's right. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah. Was there anything else you guys wanted to mention that we haven't touched on?
I think we've
Well, we just reminder that we do have daily specials Monday through Friday, and we do have a burger of the week. This week it's the jam burger.
Yeah.
And then we also have a soup of the week every week as well.
Vegetable beef this week.
Sounds good.
So,
okay.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
Will we see you before Christmas? If not, Merry Christmas.
Back at you
thank
guys.
you.
Okay.
Thanks.
I
guys.
see
guys
you
can always
got a
wave to
great
me.
big stocking to fill.
We'll see Scott. We're in the neighborhood now.
Yeah, I'll be up on my quiet side on north side. Yeah. I love my neighbors. We all just get along, do our own thing, and they'll put up great Christmas lights. I love our Christmas lights.
Thanks, Abby.
Before you guys go, this was just sent to us on Facebook. I don't know if you know Don and Rosemary Davis. They were here in the area for a long time, moved to Ohio, and they sent this in. They said, we have hundreds of restaurants here, but we still miss the bonfire.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, 9:52 is the time. We're going to go past 10 o'clock because we need to get in the wrestling report. Visited with Broken Bow head wrestling coach Ed Schaaf earlier this week. We're going to play that back for you now, and it's brought to you by Trotter Fertilizer and Duda Plumbing.
Today's wrestling report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this wrestling report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN Radio is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Scott supports the hardworking wrestlers who put in nothing but a full effort every practice and match. For plumbing service, septic installation, or pumping, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report, all about the student athletes who give it their all on the mat and in the classroom.
And at this time, we're visiting with Broken Bow head wrestling coach Ed Schaaf. The wrestling season is here, and it's time once again for the Broken Bow Wrestling Report. And we want to say thanks to Trotter Service, Trotter Fertilizer, and Duda Plumbing for bringing the report to us again during this wrestling season. Coach, great to see you.
Good to be back.
Oh, man, here we are. This was the first week of competition for your kids. It just had to be great to see the mats rolled back out and to get back at it, didn't it?
Yeah, and in a normal sense, too. I mean, you know what, it was kind of like of years past where you just kind of go and you wrestle and not have to really worry about a lot of things. So,
yeah. Great week for your kids. You opened up on this past Thursday with a couple of duels against Arcadia Loop City, against Wood River. Won those, and then, of course, you had the Broken Bow Invite. Just talk a little bit about getting the season started on Thursday. I know that, obviously with wrestling, you look at the competition and stuff, and I'm not sure how full the teams were from Wood River or Arcadia Loop City. I know there were some open weights, obviously. But all in all, just that opening day, getting the kids back out on the mat, do you feel like it went the way you wanted it to?
Oh, I mean, it's the first time you're stepping on the mat in a competition setting. And that's, they've been wrestling a lot in practice and wrestling some tough kids in practice. But when you get out onto the mat, you have to fight the nerves and you have to fight everything that goes with the competition of it. And I thought we did all right. You go back and watch film and kids are looking, and there's obviously some mistakes, but we probably shouldn't be wrestling our best wrestling at the first match of the year. But you look at the scores, we wrestled pretty well. Yeah. But we're pretty deep. That's the thing is, we've got a lot of returning state qualifiers back, a lot of state medalists coming back. And then where we don't have returning state qualifiers, the depth of our team is pretty good. And so we're able to plug kids in. And if you're going against us, you're not you're not looking at a weight saying, well, this is an easy win or this is a forfeit or anything like that. And so you better be ready to bring it if you're going to come against us. So, and I thought, Thursday went well. Arcadia and Wood River, they both have some good kids. They're, as far as their depth, they're pretty young. So they might not have filled all the weight classes, and then some of the weight classes were with freshmen. And that's, for those guys, that's kind of a tough spot because those duels, we had some guys that were out because of their descent plans on their weight, but the guys we put in there were still pretty good.
Yeah.
So
before we get to the bow invite, talk a little bit again about the weight, because I know when you start the season, that can be a battle trying to get kids where they need to be. Are you kind of in the right progression as far as getting kids where you want them to be, or?
Yeah, you know what? We have a few kids that are still working as far as getting to where they need to be. Because when you start out the season, everybody's got to go in, and the big thing is you got to take a hydration test to show that you're hydrated. And then they weigh you, and then they check your body fat to see where you can, your descent plan of what you can actually wrestle at. And some of our guys are utilizing the descent plan, and some of them are just wrestling where they're at. And some of them had already got down to weight. But for like the duel on Thursday, we had some kids that, if we would have really wanted them to be down to, like Cy Wells, for example, Cy could have wrestled 132 for us, but there's no reason to cut that weight if we don't need to, because we had some kids that we could throw in there and still win the duel. And so he wrestled 134 that day and went up to weighed 134, wrestled 138. Just some of the weights we didn't fill like we could have because, to be honest, we didn't see the need to cut the extra weight if we didn't need to. So, yeah, we'll have some kids that won't be able to wrestle their weight class until after Christmas, just because their descent planned down. And after Christmas, you get 2 pounds. So, like Wilson, for example, he weighed in at 120, and after Christmas he can wrestle at 115. So he's sitting at 117, 118 right now, to where after Christmas he's only going to have to lose a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
But as far as his descent plan, it's not going to allow him to get down there. So he's kind of hanging out at 120 right now, just being fat and sassy.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad you kind of talked a little bit about your strategy even for your opening duel, because that's what I've really come to appreciate in getting to know the sport better. I just didn't realize how much strategy goes into the competition, especially in duels, from your part as a coach, trying to shuffle your lineup and seeing where you want to go with it.
Yeah, there is. I'm not going to lie to you, though. I like it when there is no strategy.
Do you?
That we just put our 14 guys out there and say, we're going to win with our 14 guys.
Yeah.
But, yeah, especially when you get to tough duels like, this Thursday is going to be a good duel with North Platte, and we'll have to look at the matchups and just kind of see what matchups, we feel favorable about, and how if we can do anything as far as maneuvering people around to get into the best position. So yeah, there's a lot more to it than people think. So
yeah, let's talk about the Bow Invite. Your guys won the team title, 7 champions in weight classes, but let's see, you had Jack wrestling Ashton, I think, for the championship at 152. So you would have had 10 weight classes where you had a wrestler in the championship match.
Yes,
that was impressive looking at that on paper anyway.
Well, and it is. But it's one of those things, again, kind of like what it was on Thursday, is that, like Gordon Rushville and St. Paul and Ord and those guys, they have a lot of good wrestlers. They just don't have the depth yet. And, some of them it's numbers, and some of them it's just that they're young. Gordon Rushville is going to be a team that, in 2 to 3 years, it's going to be a big old scrap. And, we look forward to it, but they're really young. And Ord's got, they have, the kids they have out are tough, but they don't have a ton of kids out yet. And so we go in there and we're pretty good and we're pretty deep. So, I think we medaled 12 of 14 kids, on the varsity.
Good. Yeah. And I look at some of these names, and some of them are names that we're used to seeing, Cyrus and Connor Wells, they won their weight divisions. Max Denson, big win for you at 182. Ashton, Schweitzer, of course, and Xander now a part of the mix. Ashton won at 152. Wrestled Jack, I think, at the 152 title. There you go to the depth part. You have 2 kids wrestling for a title in a weight class.
Yeah, and it worked out that they were on the opposite sides, and Jack ended up beating a state medalist to get in. It wasn't like he just had to wrestle, some kids that weren't all that good. He had to beat a state medalist to get into the finals. And so, yeah, there's some depth there, and our kids wrestled well.
Yeah. I was looking at the name that jumped out at me, Braylon Reinerson, won at 126.
Yes.
And that name, because I know he's been working really hard. And I was just happy to see him there at 126 with a title.
He's been, Braylon's a great wrestler that has been always behind, like Casey Falkenberry's and stuff like that. Just some great wrestlers. And he, he ended up cutting down to 126, and he got his opportunity. And if you weren't there, it was the most exciting match of the tournament. In the semifinals, he beat a returning state champ from St. Paul.
Wow.
And it was exciting because it was a good match. It was 3-3, I think, going into the third, and Braylon was on bottom, and Braylon ended up reversing him and putting him on his back and pinning him, and then got in the finals and was winning by 2, and the kid got a takedown, almost got a takedown at the very end, but time ran out. But he just, it was good for him. He, he's getting more confidence in his skills, and he's wrestling tough.
And, that's something we maybe don't talk enough about is wrestling can be a mental game too. And when you can have something like that to give you confidence, that's got to pay dividends down the road.
Yeah, and it's, it's more so now than maybe it was in the past, because now kids can get on and they can look at everybody in the bracket with track wrestling. They can sit there and they can know on Saturday night how everybody across the state has done. And so it's tough to get kids to understand that it doesn't matter who you're wrestling. And I'm guilty of it, because I will look at times, but then there's times where somebody asked me on Saturday, they like, how many points have you scored? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah.
Or when we had a match where Leighton Linder is wrestling, and he's in the varsity part, and he's wrestling a kid, and it's, I think he ends up losing like 6-4 or something like that, and it was a close match, and I'm, kind of getting on him, and because he made some mistakes that, I think are fixable and stuff like that, and I come to find out that, the kid was, I think, a state qualifier and stuff like that, and it just, you don't know. You got to be able to separate yourself to where just whoever, if you're red, you put your toe on the red line and whoever's over there goes. But the mental part of it's huge, and it starts in our room. I mean, I keep preaching all the time that you guys are wrestling tough kids all the time. And so it doesn't matter who you're going after. And it shows that our kids never quit. Or very rarely quit. I shouldn't say never quit, because never is a pretty strong word, but they very rarely ever quit, and we're always in matches. And we pulled some matches out at the very end that we shouldn't have, and fought off, attempts at that other kids, took on us. And the mental part of it's huge. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. Great opportunity for people to come out and see your team this week when you host North Platte for a duel. We're going to be there. We're going to cover the matches on the radio. Can't wait to get Crawley behind the microphone again here. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing that. But that'll be at 6. And is it going to be in the high school?
No, it's in the middle school.
It's going to be in the middle school.
In the auditorium.
Okay, in the auditorium. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I needed to check with you on, where you're going to hold it.
It's kind of neat, and it's against North Platte High.
Yeah.
I mean, they're...
You've had some real good duels last couple of years.
Yeah, they're... you know what? They kind of, when we started this duel probably 5-6 years ago, they kind of just thought that they were just going to walk in and kind of tool on us because they're Class A and we're Class B or Class C. And, for probably about 4 years, we kind of took it to them. And then the last couple of years, they beat us. And so we kind of want to see what we're made of.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be great. Best of luck to you on that. And then you got, the JVs go to Sargent Friday, and then you guys go to Holdridge on Saturday.
Yeah,
right?
The Holdridge invite will be good. You know what? You got Columbus Lakeview there, and Lincoln Southwest, and Grand Island Northwest, and, Cozad. It'll be some good wrestling there, too.
Yeah.
Good teams.
Great to talk to you, Ed. Look forward to doing this each and every week during the course of the year.
We'll do it.
All right. That's the Broken Bow Wrestling Report, brought to you by Duda Plumbing and Trotter Fertilizer.
Today's Wrestling Report is brought to you in part by Trotter Fertilizer and Broken Bow. Success is what you want from your fields, both now and in the future. To build towards both, utilize the help of Trotter Fertilizer. Using their expertise and leading technology, they can help you analyze your fields to move them forward to stronger yields. Give Trotter Fertilizer of Broken Bow a call. They are proud to be bringing you this Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
The Broken Bow Wrestling Report on KCNI KBBN Radio is brought to you in part by Duda Plumbing. Scott supports the hardworking wrestlers who put in nothing but a full effort every practice and match. For plumbing service, septic installation, or pumping, call Duda Plumbing at 872-3402. Duda Plumbing of Broken Bow is proud to bring you this wrestling report, all about the student athletes who give it their all on the mat and in the classroom.
All right, Brent and Dave back in here with you to wrap up an extended version of the Breakfast Show. Want to say thanks to all of our guests. A lot of great information that we had to pass your way. A lot of great people to talk to. So thanks to everybody coming in. Just a couple more things here before we go. Circle V Stitch and Post. Make sure you visit with our good friend Velma, ready to put together that special creation for the holiday season for you. Give her a call to see what she can do for you in regards to her custom embroidery service. And if you're looking for a last-minute Christmas gift, remember she carries Western decor, things like glassware, doilies, placemats, candles, lampshades, big or small cowhide rugs, glassware such as glasses, pitchers, and wine glasses, just some of the other things that she deals in at Circle V Stitch and Post. You'll find her just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road. Give her a call today to get your creation started at 872-6173.
All right, thank you, Brent. A couple of jobs here that we want to talk about before we close the show. The Nebraska Department of Transportation offering an opportunity for those who like to drive big trucks, maybe, work as a team, and want a lasting career. How about building a retirement that you can count on? If so, Nebraska Department of Transportation has a place for you. Check them out at statejobs.nebraska.gov. Become a part of the team that helps build better roads for the future. Positions available at Ansley, Broken Bow, Big Springs, Gothenburg, North Platte, and Stapleton. The The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. You can view these details on the employment page, the job page of sandhillsexpress.com. And they also are looking for a maintenance worker in Broken Bow at the Highway Department. For a full job description or to apply, go again to nebraska.gov. You can also view these details on our Sandhills page. An online state application must be completed. Notify Nebraska State personnel at 402-471-2075 if you need accommodation in the selection process. So those are some jobs available. Lots of good positions open through the Nebraska Department of Transportation.
All right. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll visit with you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Brandon, Dave. This is Casey.
You're listening to Totally Awesome 80s on